Records, baby. Yeah. Bringing you the worst music in America. You know it. Hit me on Twitter at Mike Sean Radio. Yeah. I done been to IHOP. I done been to Waffle House. I done been to Diners too. I done been to Mama's house, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey, hey, hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. It's 5 in the morning, still I'm snoring. She's making grits and eggs.
She's making those grits.
At 5 in the morning, we could only be about to eat 2 things.
She's making those grits.
Grits. Cholesterol is high, but them grits is on my mind. You cook them so good, I can't deny. A heart attack is worth the ride. You make me wanna be home all the time. You're cooking them grits with steak at night. Can't be cooked by no beginner. Grits made by a winner. Them grits make me kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I gotta kiss her. Grits all on my plate. Got my stomach full. Got me feeling great. I done been to Cracker Barrel. I done been to Cozy Kitchen. I done been to Denny's too. Had some women try to feed me, but I swear nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. Hey. Nobody cook grits like you. Nobody cook grits like you. You better make the grits and make them right. I'll make you feel so good at night. If you make the grits and make them right, I'll make you feel so good at night. Just make the grits and make them right. I'll make you feel so good at night.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. I wear tight shirts cause I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my 6-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
What? Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Tight shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the first Friday of the month. What you know like I know, and you know like I know that you know that I know that you know that it is Cat Friday. Yes, today we made it through Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yes, I made the announcement yesterday that we will start doing the show on Monday. We normally start on Tuesday, but now it's Monday through Friday. But today is the first Friday of the month, so get sexy with it, Mike.
If you see me and you tryna see what's up, he wanna fuck with me, then I'ma have him stuck.
Going down, you send them cash apps out to everybody's already sent their cash apps. You know what it is? This is donation to the church called Anyone Can Get It. With Pastor Michael Sean, Deacon J Black, Deacon, I don't know after that Doc it, because I don't know if Doc is, I don't know, well, I talked to him when he gets on here. Yeah, the church that we tell you to lock the doors. We tell you to lock the door. And we don't care what line you get in.
We don't care if you follow the rules as long as you spare that spare change and spare dollars, and it got to be at least $1 because Cash App won't let you send 99 cents. I didn't make those rules. Cash App made the rules. Don't get mad at me. I would take your 99 cents. I would take your 99 cents. 99. I ain't too proud. I would take it. But Cash App said it got to be $1 or more. 1 peso or more. Dr. Aaron Smith, how are you on this Cash App Friday there, big homie? How are you? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We don't know what's going on. Oh, Dr. Aaron Smith. Oh, you got to.
No.
Oh,
Hey.
we can hear you. We can hear you. We can hear you. Oh,
Now? Hey, am I good? Okay.
Yeah.
When you said 99 cents, I had to laugh. I said, I remember when the dollar store was the 99-cent store.
It was the 99 cents.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I got to dance. Huh? It was the 99 cents.
You said a sign. But the 2 nines be up on the joint. Now you go and pay $5 and all that, and yeah. Then it was 5 below, and now it's just come in and buy stuff. You know?
They just buy stuff. What happened to the 99 cent store?
99-cent store. I don't even think they were charging tax because it wasn't over $1. I think you could just buy something for 99 cents. Because when it was $1, they went to 107.
You could bring $1 in there, and you listen. Who ruined the dollar store? Who couldn't keep a good idea a good idea? Whoever.
I'm blaming Pete Hegseth for everything for the next 24 hours. You know,
well, we're blaming him. So Pete, this goes out to you.
Motherfucking friends hate your bitches. And they're right. This ain't talking shit, no, that's just the facts.
You gave the order. You gave the order to shoot the boat after the boat had been bombed, and you gave the order to kill those people, and you claimed that you are trying to put it on that admiral, and that admiral ain't going to take it because they're alleged people who you tried to get to take the fall before that, and that black man allegedly retired. I'll get his name. Dog, whatever, man. Whatever.
38 boats. 38 at least, I think they're saying. You know, they got this one on tape with a more egregious thing because they missed the first time, you know. But 38 boats got bombed, they were saying. And one report said 38 different boats. Yeah, that's a lot. They're just killing people.
The story just sounds crazy. That they say it to people's faces.
But I've always marveled at what would it take for people to stand up.
Yep.
As somebody who's, you know, I've talked about it on the air before. I've slammed cops on their back with guns on their hip. I have a limit. I have a limit in my life where if you play with me, I don't care if you're going to kill me. I don't care if you got a gun. I don't care if you're a thug. I know I have a well-established limit. I'm not a tough guy. I'm not a boxer. But if you aggress on me, I will fight to the death. I don't care if I die. But I've always looked around at other people who would let somebody spray them with mace and hit them in the head with a billy club. And it's like they stand there, they pull out their phones. And I've always looked at people like, yo, y'all wild. Because if you let people do that, they're going to keep going. I think about it just the opposite. The only way you're going to stop a bully is to knock them in the nose and knock some teeth out. So I've always looked at people and been like, yo, you going to let them just keep bombing boats? You going to let them just keep putting the National Guard? You going to let them keep just grabbing children and women and put them in cages for ICE? Y'all just going to let them keep going? Like ICE ain't going to catch no strays? Nobody stabbing ICE? Nobody shooting ICE? Because I'm just thinking for me personally, if it's me and my family, if I'm in my car tomorrow and somebody reaches to grab my kid, I'm killing that person. Because Malcolm told me, send them to the cemetery. If their face is covered, no identification, I promise y'all, I'll be like my Mumia Abu Jamal doing the show from jail. No questions asked. So if they think I'm Haitian or pull over the wrong person, there's no doubt in my mind. There's nothing that will stop me from taking that person's life. But when other people let it happen, I just be like, that's on y'all. Like, y'all be wilding out here. This man told you he was going to do this. He said, we're going to kill him. You saw him put kids in cages last time. Soon as they touch down in your city, it should have been up. Because if a rival gang member or if somebody else comes around and spins your block, you'll shoot up their car and innocent people get killed. But you can't kill ICE. Y'all got that. That's why I just teach my classes, mind my business, and study. Because I'd go out and be like Fred Hampton and ask people, what's wrong with y'all? Why aren't y'all standing up? Y'all not gonna be. Y'all should be revolutionaries. This is what happened in history. The only people that got free. There's no bloodless revolution. If you want to be free, you gotta shed some blood. Or at least, if you're a faith-based person, pray that justice is done. I see a lot of these Israeli soldiers committing suicide, just like Judas. At least invoke the wrath of God on these people and pray that justice is served. And it comes suddenly. I pray for justice.
Jay Black, good morning. I see you all Christmas out. Put that comment back up because I don't like the slander that hookers are getting right now. It's colder than a hooker's heart outside. Like, why are you slandering a hooker's heart? Like, what do you know what's inside a hooker's heart? That hooker could have the love, and she's just doing what she got to do. Why she got to catch the ultimate stray? Cousin Ash, thank you for the Cash App. All those who have already sent the Cash App, thank you.
Yeah, Ash had a pass. She had a pass too, Mike. She had a pass.
What do you mean she had a pass? She was a hooker?
I don't know.
So what the hell?
Out the gate. Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
I talked about killing ICE, and now Mike just jumped in. He called it.
No, because I don't understand how that comment he would bring up she got a pass. Like, well, how does that correlate to her having a pass that a hooker is colder than a hooker's heart?
She may know something we don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, I hate the code.
I lived around a lot of crack houses, and there was a lot of activity in my neighborhood, so I didn't have to be part of it, Mike. Like, she could have just been.
But that's what I'm. Community. But the way he said it, is like he knew
firsthand knowledge.
Yeah, firsthand knowledge. Like he paid. Like he was up in his.
Oh my God! He said, Ash.
Like he knew the rates. Like there was a menu.
That scene with Witherspoon, they used to call you Jawbone. I remember you.
You stupid. You're stupid.
So you said it's $75 from that. What are we doing? Like, and I'm not saying that happened. I'm just saying I don't like the way Jay Black did that. Let me just shout out y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Welcome to the church. Anybody can get it. Ashley, thank you. Afro Queen, thank you.
Which Ashley? Is it cousin Ash? Ashley Newman?
This is Ash. This is cousin Ash. She said the church of dysfunction and ratchetness, and I like it. Go ahead.
See, she like it, Doc. She like it when I call her.
Ashabu, KT,
call her hooker.
Miss Parker.
They like you talk to him like that.
They like you talk to him.
They like getting talked to like
Trust
that.
me, young blood. Trust me.
Trust me. girl, you know you got to pass.
Tawana Coleman. Good morning, Miss Parker, KT.
Tawana.
LaShawn was first. She was up first.
Feels like Center City feels like NYC. Is it NYC colder than Center City? Like these are.
I think NYC is about 22 or 21, and Philly's 25 right now. 25 degrees. It's freezing outside.
Cousin Ash said, I want to. I don't have a studio. I want to challenge Mike to remake a song.
Mike used to do them parodies all the.
I used to have to do it every
joint. The Omarion joint. Ice pick.
Omarion.
My ice pick. Man, my heart. That was that played so much on the radio that it was like a hit song. Like some of his parodies play so much they become hits. People like, yo, perform it. Remember, they wanted you to perform it.
I was drunk as hell and I performed with who was the dude that ran the board for us?
Shawnee.
It was Shawnee. That was his name. Shawnee Culture.
Shawnee Culture.
Yeah, he and I was
too.
Who was the lead singer of B2K?
That was Omarion.
Omarion, he was there and he performed it. I was so drunk, we got on stage and tried to perform it. I forgot the words. I was like, bring Mr. C. Shout to Mr. C was DJing. And he kept bringing it back. It was like, we never got the song done. But yeah, I used to do We the Worst Records every Wednesday for years at K104 when I worked with Didi. And that was the most difficult thing creating I've ever done on radio. Making a new song every Wednesday for some motherfuckers in that studio who didn't appreciate shit. Who didn't understand how funny this shit was. And I got it's on SoundCloud. I got a whole We the Worst thing. I have over 100 songs.
Oh, dang.
That are just sitting there. And the one that you hear me make grits, that was one of them. Tight shirts was one of them, but I got a gang of them. But yeah, I don't. If I had a studio, I would go in there and do it. I don't have a studio to actually to do it the way I'd want to do it. I'm so mad. $1.25 store, 5 things for $20. Yeah.
And they got stuff more than $1. They got $5 stuff in there now. I'm like, damn.
Oh, they got everything in there now.
COVID and inflation.
Check them prices.
Lil Sean is like being at the butcher shop and they put their finger on the scale. How does $1.25 turn into 5? Listen, we still go because we know what's the alternative. Listen, I still go. I still go to the dollar store.
That's my homie Ash. Go ahead.
I still go to the dollar store. I still get my blades. When I'm really in need, I'll spend money to get two blades or one blade for $1, which really doesn't make any sense. I've gotten socks from the dollar store. They do have some okay socks. Oh, yeah. The socks ain't bad.
I got dollar store socks on right now. I'm rocking dollar store socks.
Dollar store socks. I don't do the deodorant.
Shelly, good morning, Shelly.
Oh no, I don't trust deodorant.
I don't do the deodorant because I'm very sensitive. Like I can't do the.
They be having name brand deodorant stuff though, right? They got name brand stuff.
There's certain deodorant I can't use, or I break out and I get super itchy and also I got to use a certain deodorant, so I can't.
I don't do the aluminum. I do aluminum free all the time. I know they say that's linked to dementia and all that, and
what the aluminum in the deodorant. Do I have? I gotta read. I gotta read.
They say aluminum free. A lot of them, whether it's Arm & Hammer or other natural brands, aluminum free is all over now because they came out. For a little while, it was only the health nuts that were telling people, aluminum is linked to these things and it's dangerous. But now it went mainstream, so now even the major, deodorant companies got an aluminum free option oftentimes.
All right, so
I don't do the food. What about the food, Mike? You do the food? I don't do the food at the dollar store. I don't know how long that's been.
I do the snacks.
I buy snacks. I'm always scared of dollar store food.
I don't do food, but I do. Oh, I'm lying. I have, when I lived in Texas, I have gotten the White Castle microwave burgers. I did do that one time. Yeah, I was definitely drinking. I definitely come from the bar. Yeah, I did. I was there.
I take some of these. They got these. They got these. This ain't even White Castle. This is
where y'all got these in here like that. Y'all
probably $1 for $1.
$1. And I probably got like 7 boxes of them too. Like, so it defeated the whole purpose. I probably spent like $12 on White Castle. I don't know what I was
doing. That's what I should just said. Now you're $500. You at the register.
One day I'm gonna think of the drunken stories that I'm not glamorizing, but I'm gonna do a segment where I'll just tell y'all some of the stories that y'all not gonna believe. Reload, upload them, Mike. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get them. Jay, how was your night last night? Why are you so Christmassy?
I don't know. I saw it last night. How you go through your winter clothes because it's cold, so you got to pull the winter stuff out from last year. And I was like, oh yeah, the Black Santa. You know what? I said I'm gonna start Friday off. Mike gonna be asking for donations. It's Cash App, so let's start the festive spirit.
Yeah, but I'm taking
money green.
I'm taking it for myself. Cash App Friday.
I was like, Kamari started them off something nice. He gonna upgrade StreamYard soon and. But they preempted our Wheel of Fortune. Every day we watch Wheel of Fortune. They preempted it. Here. They did. They didn't show it yesterday. Yep. They didn't show it, Mike. You know why? They had the light. They had Ashanti performing down at City Hall, which was the worst performance on
was
TV.
It that bad?
It was so bad. I didn't. I hit record on the DVR so I can get the clips. It was so bad. I said I can't even do that to her. Like it was bad from her cracking. To the audio, it was just a mess.
Was she outside?
Yes, outside City Hall.
Why would you do that? It's too cold to be outside.
Objection. For the record, I don't believe anything that Jay Black just said about Ashanti. I think the performance was impeccable, and I don't know what Jay Black meant when he said preemptive, because I don't know how preemptive means to put something to delay something, because pre is before. It might have been a Colorado moment.
Preemptive.
For the record, Your Honor, postponed. Maybe postponed. Postponed might fit better. But I just want to, for the record, defend Ashanti. And even if it means Jay Black got to catch a stray, Murder Inc.
It's not. Wait.
But everybody knew what I was saying, though. Everybody kept it moving. Nobody
you do a preemptive attack. Don't you do a
preemptive before
attack?
Yes, pre-record. Yeah,
it's
they postponed it. They pushed it back.
But there's a word, but he used the wrong word. Damn it! What in the Colorado is
pre-recorded? They might have pre-recorded it.
Y'all gonna stop with this Colorado.
Colorado, not preemptive Colorado. What's the other one? There's one more. I forgot the third one.
I said hiatus.
Hiatus. hiatus. That's all
Yes,
God.
we
Thank
going
you.
on
Thank you.
hiatus.
Going
Y'all
on
knew
hiatus to
exactly what I was saying,
Colorado. Preemptively going on a hiatus to
Oh,
Colorado.
God.
Now, I don't believe what he said about Ashanti though. For the record, I just want to make sure
Dog,
my
I'm all right.
square.
Just because you said Lady Q, oh my God, Lady Q.
Uh-oh,
Can you go to the
don't bring the
DVR?
clip.
No,
I
I've
think
seen it
Lady.
before. You ain't got to
okay.
prove it to me. I've
All right,
seen it
all right.
before.
But it was a horrible, but it was a nice moment. They had Miss America down there, Layla Hathaway. It was the tree lighting.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's a big deal.
Nice.
They got the tree. They got all the stuff downtown to make you for the whole representing all Philly, West Oak Lane, North Philly. Like they got a nice setup down there. It's dope. It looked real nice. But Ashanti was out there performing. And you know, it was just the audio was everything was bad. But when she cracked,
Yeah, the sound was off. The sound was
but
off. You know how sound people be.
it was bad.
You know.
For
The
y'all,
mics
if
don't be
y'all
right.
watched
Feedback.
I do beef patties. If y'all watched it, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was, you know, the basis of my night. Lady Q, your husband called me. I did not call Ash a hooker. I did not call you a hooker. I did not.
He kind of did. He kind of did.
Not.
No, he kind of did. He kind of preemptively called you. Yeah, he kind of preemptively called you. A hooker.
Shut up, Mike, because you didn't even catch it. You knew exactly what I was saying.
I was trying to find my Cash App drop. I can't find the Cash App drop.
Yeah, they
asked about Megalito. They asked about so that.
Yeah, Megalito. I'm looking for Megalito. I don't know where Megalito is at. I can't find. God. I don't know what I titled Megalito. I didn't title him.
Page and Megalito. Page and Megalito.
I don't know where Megalito's at. Where's Megalito?
Miss Parker said Ashanti's voice has never been spectacular.
Yeah, but I think it was a stream. It never sounded the same on live as it do.
Shut your ass up, Doc. Shut your ass up.
It's the wire. You know?
Shopping, moving, more. Sell.
Cash App Friday. Send them Cash App. Thank you. Everybody sending the Cash App. I'll take whatever you got, $1. Doc, what we're not gonna do, you can't spend too much. Ashanti's amazing. What we're not gonna do is lay on that sword for Ashanti's singing voice.
I'm just saying.
No,
there are times.
Dumbass nigga. No, that's not what we're gonna do today.
Sometimes the sound be off, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm not arguing it for y'all. I'm just saying, as far as me, I haven't seen the clip. So, you know, from what I've seen and from what I've heard, Ashanti is a great performer.
I witnessed the clips. That what he's talking about, I witnessed. But it's all
I
good.
haven't. All I can say is I haven't.
Keisha Cole
can't argue with you, Mike.
They had Keisha Cole last year as the headliner. Doc, Keisha Cole was dope last year. I remember. Keisha Cole, she killed it. So
don't put these black women against each other. Don't pit these black women against each other. My black brother. What?
Keisha Cole also has been known to need GPS to find that.
Look at it. See. I see. That's why I said.
Yeah.
That's why I said. That's why.
She's also needing GPS. Yeah, she's also
laying low. Shout out to the black queens singing, earning a living, you know, doing their thing.
No, we love her. I'll go see her.
Sound man, get the mic right. Get the mic. Turn her mic up, sound man.
No, turn her mic down. Turn her mic down.
It was so bad. She was like, I was ready. Yeah, y'all. You know, like it was bad on stage. She's like, y'all gotta start this over from the top. Like it was one.
See? Technical difficulties.
But that had nothing to do with her voice cracking though. Her voice, it was it foolish? I don't even remember what song it was, dog. It was bad. I'm gonna get you this clip.
I tell you,
she got so many hits. She got so many hits.
I tell you whose voice didn't crack. I said I'll let you hear somebody's voice who didn't crack right here.
Shopping, moving, more. Sell.
That's what she needed. That's what Ashanti needed last night. She needed that.
Doc, you know damn well Ashanti can't.
I can't see the comments. I'm still on my phone. I'm about to go upgrade. I can't read the comments yet. I'm owning it, man. So, sometimes I tell people I'm biased. So if you want the honest truth and you want a balanced perspective, 90% of the time I'm gonna give it to you. Doc is the man for that. But in them 10%, I let you know ahead of time. I preemptively inform you that I am not unbiased on this topic. That's why I said I objected initially, and I said to my knowledge, Shanti's amazing, man. Shanti's amazing.
She said she got new music too. She did announce that.
See? New music, new Shanti.
She been doing the same songs from 04.
Well, she got to. And that's all we need. That's all we need. We don't need no. I'm sorry. We're very finicky. If you add it, it's like New Edition can't release no new music.
They did alright though. They did alright though. Not it wasn't as good as the old stuff, but their new stuff when they was even when they was with Diddy. I don't want to segue, but they remember they had the album come out on Bad Boys. They had a couple hits on that joint.
Yeah,
but I'm saying
it didn't pop.
They do it. Ralph and Johnny did a couple songs that was the dope. That was less than 10 years ago, right? They got some play on that.
What song? What song are you talking about? Because I need to hear it.
Sing it, Doc.
He don't know the song.
I was listening to Ashanti. I was listening to Ashanti at the time, but they was doing their thing too. You know, shout out to Irv. Rest in peace. Because if Irv was there, the mics would have been right. Irv would have got that thing right.
I was like, did they not sound check? Was she late or something? Like I said, they had the sound check.
They sound checked and it sounded exactly alike. It sounded exactly.
What you doing? Oh, I can't read the comments. I'm sorry. I said I can't read the comments.
I love it. I do love it. Go upgrade.
I'm going upgrade. Let me get out of here. It's getting hot. Go
ahead. Go upgrade. He's back in Philly. He's gonna go upgrade. Let him get that popping. Taj, thank you, Taj. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you, everybody who's tapping in. Afro Queen. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for real. We'll be here all day. So they didn't show Wheel of Fortune. You watch Ashanti, and that was it. And then all of a sudden that made you put the Black Santa sweater on. That's all it took to put the Black Santa sweater on. Oh, he's still trying to find Ashanti. He want evidence.
Oh, my bad.
So that's what got you to. Can you do two things at one time? Is that okay? Can you hold a conversation?
You say that. She said, "Oh, you're reading. I can't talk to you while you're reading."
Can you? How do you do a show? You got to do two things at one time. My bad.
I got caught up. I didn't even realize. All right, where we at? What we talking about? Where we at? Brian McKnight. I saw some. I got a Brian McKnight clip.
Oh,
I got.
Nobody is talking about Brian McKnight. They're talking about why do you have that ugly black Santa on you? What made you do that?
What do you mean? I mean, I'm canceling Christmas, but I'm kind of want to be into Christmas because it is. I'm torn. You're
buying gifts, so you're not canceling Christmas. You already.
I haven't brought a damn thing.
They're coming. I
haven't.
Your son's getting Christmas, so you're not canceling. Just say what I say. I'm a hypocrite. Just say what I say.
No, I'm trying to stand firm. Good morning, Queen.
The PlayStation is somewhere in the house hidden. It's somewhere. It's already. It's all.
I'm not buying him nothing else. I'm just not.
Nothing else.
No, I'm not buying. He already just had his birthday. I feel like no, I'm good.
Buying him Christmas. He's not having he's gonna have gifts.
If anything, Lady Q would be doing it. Woke up. Let me put her
comes out the same budget. Let me
put her website up right there. Maybe Woke Up Inspired can do something to help Lady Q out, but I'm good. Oh, see, Miss Clark says she liked the sweater. See, they like the festive, and it's a black Santa.
There's certain things we don't want to be black. We don't want Santa to be black. We just don't want Santa at all. We just don't want Santa at all. That's all.
It's for the kids.
He doesn't stand. Oh, for Miss Curry. What's her name? Isha Curry or whatever.
Isha Curry.
All right. So we got some stuff today. We got a billionaire didn't leave his kids nothing, but it might be the most genius plan ever. You haven't physically bought anything, but you definitely purchased it. I know. Come on, man. We know.
I ain't bought nothing.
That man is part of the Christmas cult. It's a Christmas cult. He can't stop him. Like Ashanti too, but sometimes she can sing and sometimes she can't. Reminds me of Mary J. Blige. Yeah, Mary J. Yeah, but they've improved. I went to see Ashanti when she was in a Broadway play. Was it The Wiz? What the hell was it? Where she was one of the stars of a Broadway, and she did really well. What the hell was it? What play was she in? The sound did check her voice. It was bad. Oh wow.
See, Asha saw it.
Coming for the heat.
Yeah, Asha saw it there.
Ain't no Jesus in that.
But Ashanti doing a live play. Yeah, she seemed like she's doing one of them Tyler Perry type plays. I can see her doing those too.
Please don't say Black Santa and Black Jesus in the same sentence, please. That's the problem. Y'all put Black Santa in the same sentence as Black Jesus. Your sweater is festive.
Yes, that's what it's December, Mike. We here now. Let's go.
Fuck about
it's cold outside. Weather outside is frightful. Like, here we go. So
nobody. Because I have to. I'm doing it because I'm doing it because I've fallen I've had to. I had to do it. You see, y'all messed up. I gotta dance again. Y'all messed up. We're gonna play. We got Kevin Hart got into an argument with somebody on. It's lighthearted. I'm keeping it lighthearted.
Okay.
It's a lighthearted thing. Don't think Kevin Hart was yelling at nobody. I saw this and I said we're gonna do some silly stuff on Cash App Friday just to get it. But I am gonna show you other situations where the NFL is being so rigged out that it's getting ridiculous. We also have a stupid dummy of the week, hands down. We got Stephen A. Smith on here on The View.
I saw that too. Well, live.
And then we got one of the most racist countries in the world that isn't America. So which one you want to start first? Which one you want to go to?
Well, they don't like the NFL. I think they're gonna get bored.
No, the NFL is not gonna be boring because it's straight to the point. And a lot of people like it when we talk about it. That we get a lot of comments. Let's start with Kevin. Well, let's start with lighthearted.
Kevin Hart. Okay.
It's just a lighthearted. It's nothing serious. It's nothing serious. Just don't get ready. Don't get all tensed up like we're about to get into something. This is some dumb shit on a Friday, a Cash App Friday. That's all. But I'm gonna spin some stuff off of this. I'm just Kevin.
Look, now you're giving out a lot of free hot dogs, right? A ton of them.
Yeah.
And we know this is Chicago. So the question is, how many of those hot dogs gonna have ketchup on them?
Don't start that bullshit, okay? Ain't none of the hot dogs gonna have ketchup. We don't do none of that in Chicago. No ketchup. That sounds like a Philly thing. Where you from?
Yeah, they take it serious.
Sorry.
They take that serious.
Just a question, Pooji. I'm just a regular question.
Well, I answered it regularly, didn't I?
Right off the top. She said the tone. Don't start the bush.
Start the bullshit. I just want to know why you can't put ketchup on a hot dog. It's a simple question.
A lot of people do it.
Everybody does.
It's a sin for Chicago. We don't do that.
Okay, Pooji.
We don't do that. All right.
Okay.
This is a friendly hot dog conversation.
Yeah. Good to see you, Pooji. Look now, Pooji. This is just another question for me. You telling me you ain't gonna put ketchup on one hot dog with nobody?
No, you must like ketchup. That's why you got that ugly ass sweat on. Your ass up there looking like a bottle of ketchup. Don't ask me shit else about ketchup. We don't put ketchup on hot dogs in Chicago. Okay, Kevin?
Guess what I'm gonna do?
my bad.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Darnell.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Darnell.
I'm gonna come to Chicago. I'm gonna get a hot dog.
Please.
I'm gonna put ketchup on it. Nobody's gonna stop me. Nobody's gonna stop me from putting ketchup on a hot dog. I'm gonna eat a hot dog
if you come
with
to
ketchup
Wiener
on it in
Circle.
Chicago.
If you come to Wiener Circle, we not putting ketchup on your damn hot dog. That's it.
I'm gonna go to Wiener Circle. I'm gonna
When?
order my hot dog, and I'm gonna pull my own ketchup out, and I'm gonna put it on my fucking hot dog.
Whatever, Kevin.
So just it's a lighthearted thing.
I see that was funny. Like I didn't know people didn't put ketchup on hot dogs personally, but
I don't put ketchup on hot dogs, but I'm not adamant that if I don't have any mustard, I will break down. I don't like the way I'm a ketchup connoisseur. I put ketchup on everything. I put ketchup on things that y'all gonna think is nasty. But I don't think a hot dog I don't think a ketchup actually blends with the hot dog and enhances the dog.
wow, really?
Ketchup doesn't enhance a hot dog. It doesn't. Ketchup enhances fries, enhances burgers. Mustard is the perfect thing to put on a hot dog. The perfect thing. I don't know you don't put mustard on your hot dog?
I need ketchup first and I need Heinz too, by the way. I don't do Hunt's. It tastes different. I need my ketchup. It has to. Mustard, no.
Mustard is
I could do
perfect on a hot dog.
I could do like a little bit of mustard with the hot dog. I could do a little bit, but I don't need mustard. No, I need ketchup.
Putting ketchup on a hot dog, and I'm not gonna say pause. Putting ketchup on a hot dog is like drinking water, a glass of water after you eat ice cream. It ruins everything. Ketchup ruins a hot dog. And I'm a ketchup person who don't eat hot dogs anymore. But when I did, ketchup and spicy mustard fresh off the beef. Spicy mustard is delicious. I can do the mixture of ketchup and mustard. I can't just do ketchup.
A little bit mixed.
A lot of people only like mustard on their hot dogs. That's big in New York. Mustard and sauerkraut. Yes, sauerkraut is good. It's probably a disgusting thing if I find out what sauerkraut comes from. And relish. and a potato roll. So it's just a light art because people are adamant. Like, okay, just my son used to do the same thing with ketchup. He would put that ish on everything. Yes, I put it on mashed potatoes. I put ketchup on mashed. I love ketchup.
Thank you, Shelly. See, we back. Shelly back on my side again. Thank you, Shelly.
Ketchup on a hot dog just by itself is damn near nasty. And I love ketchup. Brown mustard on that hot dog. Yes, brown mustard is delicious.
Let me get some ketchup hot dog with some Herb sour cream and onion chips, man. You can't tell me nothing.
There's no way you're supposed to put just ketchup on a hot dog. It's not even American. Like, ICE should come get you. And that ugly ass sweater. ICE should come get you and that black, ugly ass Santa sweater. I saw someone put a pickle on a hot. Yes, pickles are fine. It's just not ketchup. You can put a pickle on a hot dog.
No, I get a pickle on your burger, on your bacon cheeseburger. I can see your pickle there a little bit.
I love pickles.
On a hot dog,
I love pickles.
Wild. Yeah, I guess this is a light show because y'all wilding.
Mike loves ketchup, mac and cheese too. Right? Yes, I put ketchup.
You put ketchup on mac and cheese?
Facts on fat. Ketchup is a seasoning.
And I'm the weird one.
Yes, I just told y'all. I told y'all straight. I put ketchup on.
Is that a Puerto Rican thing? Is that a Puerto Rican thing?
It's called when you love ketchup. You love ketchup. I put ketchup on anything. My brother puts it on everything. Mustard, onions, everything.
Morning, Craig. What up, Smokey?
I had a vegan Chicago hot dog when I went to visit family. It was good. All right, you didn't have to certify it was good. It does. Ketchup is not for hot dog. Ketchup isn't for, and I love ketchup.
Okay.
I don't really eat them because of the high sodium. You know, we get when we just having a light conversation and Miss Parker brings up some high sodium in this bitch.
Hot dog give you
a lot of sodium.
Yeah, a lot of sodium.
A lot of sodium in it. And start sweating and rubbing her forehead when she says it's not a high sodium.
Yes, Miss Clark. He said he put ketchup on his mac and cheese. So that homemade mac and cheese, some scratch with the cheese stretching. I said, let me put a little bit of ketchup on this.
There are people who get so mad at me with my ketchup addiction that when they cook for me, Nathan sauerkraut, gotta love Nathan. Yes, it's delicious. There are people who, when they have cooked for me, have forced me to eat the food, at least take 2 or 3 bites of it without the ketchup. So I take 2 spoons or 2 forkfuls, and I say it's really, really good. And then I say, can I enjoy my shit now? And then I put the ketchup on it. I'm telling you, mashed potatoes. I'd rather put ketchup on mashed potatoes than gravy. Grey Poupon. I should own a piece of that franchise as my hot dogs I brought after the club. Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage. Oh, okay. Well, that's not bad, right? What is cabbage from? Cabbage is from we grow cabbage, right? Tell me we grow cabbage.
Veggie dogs.
Not
yeah,
ice.
he said I should go get him, Shelly. Mike Wilder.
Shelly, don't speak to Jay Black. He called me a hooker.
I did not call her a hooker. I didn't.
And he put ketchup on hot dogs. That just shows you what type of person he is.
I'm team Ash all day. Ash Bash. That's my dog.
I put ketchup on everything. I really do. The only thing I don't put ketchup on is stuff that already has tomato sauce on it. Like chicken parm, I won't put ketchup on it. But if I have chicken parm and I got fries on the side and the ketchup happens to get mixed up with the chicken parm, I'm not mad at it. Mustard, sauerkraut, and onions on a hot dog. I don't like sauerkraut, but it's nothing but fermented cabbage. Okay, I love cabbage. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to wind up as ketchup. Ketchup. I don't give a fuck.
Come on, Catalado.
It don't even matter to me.
Come on.
When you're talking about ingredients, first of all, black people can never critique anybody talking about ingredients because mispronounced ingredients is what you give the recipe with. Motherfuckers will mispronounce ingredients and give the recipe and pass it through generations.
I put relish on the dog.
I put relish on my hot dog also.
Yuck, Mike. Oh, yeah.
And the show, fuck you. No, I'm playing.
You hooker? No.
You hooker? Don't take the donation back. Don't take the donation back. We're just kidding over here. We're just kidding. Oh, Mike, you just went too far. Ketchup on the mac and cheese. There. See, even Ashabu said ketchup.
No, she's saying that you're crazy. Let her mercy. Let her mercy.
But she said you went too far. Catch up on the mac and cheese. Catch up. Lord have mercy, but eat it how you like it.
Oh, you talking about how she spelled it?
Wow, Ashabu, pause with the eat it like you like it. Wait a second. I'm like, hot dogs with the sauteed onions, a little ketchup and mustard. I was referring to my son who would do that. Put ketchup. Yes, mac and cheese all day. I put it on everything. Now, do you put the ketchup? Do you put the ketchup in the fridge or the cabinet? Since we're playing this stupid game, do you put it in the fridge or the cabinet?
Now that was actually on Family Feud yesterday. I was watching Celebrity Family Feud too, and that was a question. Something a jar that you keep in your refrigerator, and it was ketchup was like the number one answer. Something I was like, who put cold ketchup on their hot food? No, ketchup should be in your cabinet, not your fridge. So I guess that's another one of your debates. Let me hear what. Do you agree with that, Mike?
I don't care whichever it was because I love ketchup so much. It's like liquor. I don't care when it came to liquor. I didn't care if it was cold, hot. I don't care if it was chilled. I don't care. But I'd rather it in a cabinet. But I used to put it in the fridge. So one day I put it in the cabinet, and I said, I think I like it more in the cabinet. I think I do. Yep, my people do that with seasoning. Yeah, they do it with seasoning. They mispronounce the seasoning all the time.
Shelly, I would never call our people a hooker for the record. Shelly,
he called her a hooker. He called her. It's on video.
I did not say Ash was a hooker. I did not.
Look, algebra mashed potatoes with ketchup is not bad. It's just like having French fries with ketchup.
Y'all
potatoes. French fries are potatoes. Mashed potatoes are potatoes.
No, gravy goes with mashed.
I put ketchup on my scrambled eggs. I definitely put ketchup on my scrambled eggs. No problem. Shit, on my fried eggs. These niggas out here out of pocket today. Yeah, they calling people hookers. It's out of control. And what's going on? Well,
ketchup goes in the fridge. It says it on the label. That's what Queenborn says.
Does it really say it on the label? Does it say refrigerated?
It says must be refrigerated after opening. Is that what it says?
Is that what it says? Let me go.
I would doubt it.
Oh, I'll be back.
No. For real? Wait, he go. Yo, he going to the kitchen. Oh, good. Doc's here. Doc, your ketchup go in the fridge or the cabinet?
No. Hell no.
You gotta get your audio. You saw a little mono. You said what? Hell, you don't put it in the fridge? Good, smart man. Cabinet always, Mike. He gonna go check the label. I can't hear you. I hate cold ketchup. Yes, see, Afro Queen, we agree. I got her back on my team now too. Look at all my people coming back to me. He didn't call her a hooker. Thank you. Just stop at. He didn't call her a hooker. Thank you. Take it down. Thank you. He did not call her a hooker. Ask Doc when he comes back about the catch. Yeah, I asked Doc. He said no. Doc said, "Oh, Mike is back. Let me see."
My mic sound funny?
No, you good.
All right. It doesn't say on his hunts. On his hunts, it doesn't.
You got hunts? Yeah, that's part of the Puerto Rican problem right there. What are you doing?
Regardless, I like ketchup. It said made with vine ripened California tomatoes, no preservatives. It doesn't say refrigerated on here.
Oh, so Queenborn, Stan, you're wrong.
Oh, wait. Refrigerate after opening on the back. It does say. Does it say
must or suggested?
It just says refrigerate after opening. That's all it says. And why does ketchup say protein 0? Why would you even put the thing protein if it has 0 protein in it? But it does have 6. Okay, yeah. All right. Now, do you put ketchup on your hot dog? We're gonna get it. We were just being lighthearted. Doc, do you put ketchup on your hot dog?
I'm having trouble with my mic. They can't hear me.
Yeah. He's checking his mic, his audio.
I thought you were upgrading. What happened to the upgrade?
LaShawn said she taking her ties back. Mike should send her cash app back because you.
That was Jay. Oh, I did tell you. I said that. I was playing.
You always try to blame me.
I ain't mean to say fuck you. I ain't mean to say
cabinet, no cold ketchup.
No cold ketchup. Doesn't refer. Okay, so this is the spin. Why is it bad? I was voice texting something. Okay, why is it bad to put raisins in potato salad, black people? Can y'all tell me? Because I've never had
raisins in potato salad.
I've never had it.
See, that's that Puerto Rican and white people stuff. What is this? What are we doing?
But I don't know what's wrong. Can y'all tell me? Have you tasted? But have you had it?
It's like looking at a roach. You don't gotta to put in your mouth to know that it's unappealing.
Have you? But you've never. I just want to know: is it the taste? Because
I've had raisins and I've had potato salad. I know they don't go.
Yeah, I've mashed stuff up that I didn't think went, and it wound up tasting good.
Match up pasta salad mashed up.
It's great. Latifah's mom taught me that recipe.
Well, you know, old school moms, they be knowing stuff.
They claim they do.
Mike went to got proof.
Yeah, I just wanted to get the proof. It does say refrigerate after opening. So I guess
Remind me to bring my own
was
Heinz
supposed.
when I come over too. By the way, when I come over to visit, I gotta bring my own ketchup.
Man, nobody give a fuck about your ketchup preference in this
Nobody
house.
no
Bring
damn
that
Hunt's.
shit. Don't give a fuck.
You gonna Hunts? What you gonna have? Ketchup on the bottle next? Just ketchup? Like what are we
Dude,
doing?
wait,
Yo,
there's no-
why I thought
there's no
Kevin Hart
difference.
stole one of your jokes? By the way,
He probably
sidebar, no
did.
segue.
He probably did.
I was watching the Netflix. He got a special.
Uh-huh.
He started doing a Viagra joke, and I said, "Uh-oh, this sounds like Mike." Like it was like the build up. I was like, but then he remixed it. But I swear it was your. Oh, I was like, not Kev. No, that's the homie, right? No,
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't claim a Viagra joke.
But he was building it up like how you build. Like it was similar to how your delivery was with the setup of the scene and needing it. Like I don't know. You watch it for yourself, but watch it for yourself.
I still haven't watched it. How'd you like it? Because comedians are. I didn't watch it.
It wasn't over the top hilarious, no, but it wasn't drastically bad. It had moments that I laughed. It had a couple moments where I really was like, okay.
So it wasn't Ashanti in Philly.
No, it wasn't bad like Ashanti in Philly. No,
Okay,
it wasn't bad. It wasn't that bad. No. It was solid. It was a solid show. I expected better though, being, that's Kev. I thought I was going, the earlier Kev would have you rolling through the whole joint. But it was cool. It was cool.
I'm trying to get to it. I saw the Diddy thing. You just called me a hooker. Who just called you a hooker? Was that Jay or was that me?
No,
that was Jay.
LaShawn is coming at you. LaShawn is coming at you.
No, I didn't call her a hooker.
Yeah, Porter, he's putting a raisin.
Check 1 2. I'm back.
There we go. Now you're back. There you back.
Who's a hooker?
Who's
just jump back in.
Craig, it doesn't even fucking matter. I don't even.
Oh no,
care.
that matters a lot.
I don't even care.
Thank
That's
you,
Crips
thank
and
you, Doc.
Bloods.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you.
Hines to the death. Hunt is an abomination. I hate it.
Mike got the Hunts bottle. You gonna pull the Hunts out?
We can't do Hunts.
I don't. It doesn't matter to me.
I might go to Target before I buy some.
When you a real ketchup fiend, it don't matter. I'm a fiend. Just give me the ketchup. Y'all be eating ketchup at restaurants and don't even know what the ketchup is.
Oh no, you be knowing. You be knowing what it is. Yeah.
And y'all be putting a little cup and y'all put it right on your burger and y'all be just like this. Especially Jay Black putting it on his bed.
Heinz look different. Heinz be
it
shiny.
looks different. It tastes different.
Hunts look like blood, like dried blood.
You still eat it. This is good stuff, y'all. Don't worry about it. So you don't eat raisins in the potatoes. I don't know why.
White people do that. I thought.
I don't understand.
That's what I said.
Yeah, the caucasity.
Yeah, but have you ever had it, Jay? Have you ever had it?
No, I wouldn't. I'm good. No. He said the caucasity of it all. Yeah, that's good.
The look, the smell, though. What are you trying to achieve here?
Potato salad smell bad off the muscle.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be clear. Potato salad don't smell delicious off the muscle.
He didn't call her a hooker directly. Thank you, Asha. Thank you for clearing that up.
Y'all remember that Country Wayne did a whole skit about that. Country Wayne did the skit where he took his shoe off and started beating the potato salad because he had those like roaches in it and he thought it was flies.
Yeah.
And he like that's how offensive it is. Like,
no, what's offensive is that y'all made Country Wayne rich. That's offensive. That y'all made
y'all shooting today.
That y'all made that's what's offensive. Not him, but it's offensive that y'all. And I know people who watch that shit. And I'm like,
I'll be watching it too.
I said, that's what it takes. That's what it takes.
Yeah, Mike. Y'all call people hookers, people stealing jokes. Why?
And somebody said he didn't indirectly call her a hooker. Just remember that when I don't indirectly call somebody a bitch in here, that y'all is acceptable if you indirectly do it. Just remember
when you play your job, bitch. Please.
Just remember
when you play your job.
It's okay when it's indirect. When it's indirect.
You better not ever have raisins.
Raisins did not belong in potato salad. I've never had it. That's why I don't know.
I never will.
I don't know.
Mayonnaise and all that mustard with the raisins.
First of all, the fact that you put mayonnaise in it.
Paprika with raisins? Like, what are we doing?
The company has instructions to refrigerate after opening, but who's putting ketchup in the refrigerator? I guess we're supposed to. I used to.
No, I don't listen to the man. That's a conspiracy.
Whoa, Craig.
Man.
Wait. Craig came up. Heinz ketchup is bioengineered ingredients in it. Hunt's does not. Read the label. Yes, take that. Take that, when y'all motherfuckers start glowing in the dark. I'm gonna eat my Hunts. Let me see if it's
Born said Heinz all day. Let's go.
Go get it.
Hans. Ain't nobody messing with no damn Hunts.
They got bioengineered products in it, allegedly. Hans Ketchup for life. Hans. It's got bioengineered chemicals in it.
Even Lady Q.
It has bioengineered ingredients in it. So y'all go ahead. That's what Craig said. That's what Craig said. That's what Craig said.
I'm about to say.
I don't.
We've been at the restaurants, and if Lady Q saw they didn't have Heinz, she would change completely what she's ordering. That's how much a Heinz fan she is. Nobody want no Hunts.
That's how he felt.
Heinz forever, my Cardi voice. She ain't no Cardi voice.
It's ketchup, y'all.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. I get the organic, so I don't know. I don't know what the normal has, but I do get organic most times, and it doesn't have any biotic.
Yeah, Jay don't get organic. Jay's glowing in the dark. He's gonna glow the same color as that ugly ass sweater he got on. He's gonna glow the same color as that ugly ass
Ghostbusters movie.
Thanks, Mike. That
ectoplasm. That's what's called ectoplasm.
Well, go back to the one before that, and then go. Well, Tawana said she could make a mean potato salad. My potato salad is delicious. Okay, well,
ain't no raisins in it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I felt some type of way. That's the first thing I felt. That's the first time ever I felt like Tawana was flirting with me. She said her potato salad was delicious.
What in the world? What is happening today? I think
them long walks in the park. Did them long walks in the park affect you, girl? No. And then there was something else. I don't listen to them. Oh, Country Wayne. Somebody said yeah. Somebody agreed with the Country Wayne thing. Okay, all right. Yeah. Hey, comedy is subjective, y'all.
Yeah, everything ain't for everybody.
Comedy is subjective.
Everybody don't love it.
I'm honestly just kidding. I honestly me and him got into a debate over comedy when we interviewed him. Mike is coming for Jay Black's ugly sweater. Good morning, girl.
Good morning.
All right, did y'all know Poland is one of the most racist countries in the world? Did y'all know that?
Poland.
I didn't know that they were up there like that.
Poland.
I can't say I'm shocked, but I didn't know.
I've never thought about Poland. So first I saw this. I saw this gentleman say it, and I was like, "Why is this white dude talking about Poland?" And I just kept bringing it back.
Racist nations on the planet. Poland is one of the most racist nations on the planet.
Say it
Poland
again.
is one of the most racist nations on the planet. The Polish people despise black people. Despise them, hate them.
Welcome to Candid Africa.
Oh, you get out of here.
Unapologetic.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
When
Get
the
out.
Russians went into Kiev, there were a lot of African students studying in Ukrainian universities who had to flee, and they went to the Polish border and they wouldn't be let in. The Poles were like, "Nah, you ain't coming in here. We don't let people that look like you in Poland."
So I saw that and I was like, wow. Okay. So anybody knows anything about TikTok? Once you get on something, there's going to be a little line on the bottom that you're going to be able to tap to go deeper into the rabbit hole. That's the entrance into the rabbit hole that will get you going. There's a TV show in Poland that is a hit TV show.
Oh God, yes. Oh my gosh. Well, that's blackface. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Yes.
That is nothing but white people wearing blackface performing as black people. And when I played this, I was like, this is happening. James Brown, ladies and gentlemen.
I knew that I would now. I feel good.
Keep going, go ahead.
I knew that I would now.
It's horrible.
So good. So good. I got you. Take me back, 'cause I wanna stay. Save your tears for another. Save your tears for another day. Ha, 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 ha. So let it kill it so
Let it burn.
keep to hold on. 'Cause baby, it ain't over till it's over. So darling, stand.
So they just do all our black artists.
Whoa, stand by me. Whoa, stand. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your roses in bloom, and light hits the gloom on the road. Take you away, don't hear. There's nothing between us but space and time.
I'll be the only fly in the same bro. Be the only universe making you go. Now what's cooler than being cool? I can hear. I said what's cooler than being cool?
And as I watched it, this is the silence that I had.
You know they have other clips where they actually show the white people's faces while they show the blackface performances.
Yes,
that's the crazy because they don't look.
They
nothing
show
like
the
that.
transformation, and the rabbit hole I went down there. The transformation actually gets points also for the costume and how much they actually look like the artist, and they claim sound like the artist.
I think people need to stop saying words like despise. You don't despise shit. You're obsessed and envious and jealous and insecure, and you want to be like somebody. Hating somebody because you ain't them is not the same as just despising somebody because of their race. It's almost like you're mad you don't have it as opposed to you mad because they do have it. And it's time for black people to really see through this nonsense of, oh, yeah, they don't like you. Yeah, really? That's why they fought for your penis when they burned you and hung you and shot you up. And then even after all that, some of the biggest fights after a lynching was to grab your penis and take it home, put it in a jar as a souvenir, and then take pictures and put it on postcards. Really? That's what you do to things you hate? Like, I don't know. I don't know if it's going to last any further at this point. Like, you don't hate nobody. You hate the fact that you not. And that every chance you get, from your lingo to your music to your food to your breastfeeding, you get attached and get in proximity to and exploit and imitate blackness in every way, shape, and form possible. The single most, without any competition, imitated person on the planet Earth is the black man in America. There has never been and will never be a more imitated and envied person on the planet Earth. I'm not fooled.
You're pissing me off. She said, please turn it off.
Hey, what did Nas say? God made me black. I thank him for that. Had me feeling like black was the thing to be. Word to Pop. Shout out to Marvin Gaye. Like, yeah. I'm glad I can go in the sun for hours and not be hurt. I'm glad that nature loved me, and I'm glad people look at me and then want to dress up like me and put their face like me. They want to move like me, talk like me, sing like me, make love like I'm cool with it. Like at this point, I just look at it and be like, it's like looking at little kids. It's like, oh dang, y'all gotta buy it. Y'all gotta buy it and take it back off. Okay, it's all good. Okay.
So what the hell are you watching, Mike? This ain't either America's Got Talent. No, is that Racist Got Talent? Like,
that's what Action said. Listen, I was down at
I'm not even gonna call them racist no more, because some of these people aren't even about taking power from black people and all that. Some people are doing that, the racism, the system of power, and denying opportunities and resources. That's racism. This is just you obsessed and imitating somebody. You ain't doing nothing to me. You just want to be me. Because if I just wake up tomorrow and try to be like somebody else and I envy somebody else, I'm not racist toward them. It has racist overtones because of history and context and blackface. I got all that. But I'm saying I think we need new words to talk about these different expressions. Some is obsession. Some is trying to literally sterilize and destroy people's lives and make sure they don't reproduce. Other people try to deny people access to resources and homes and money. Like there's different things we need to talk about. Maybe even different levels of racism types. But just to say it's racism because you ain't got no melanin.
Is it a thing Miss Clark saying imitation is the best form of flattery? Should you just
whoa, let's stop with the flattery. Let me just
would be facts on facts on facts on top of facts.
Yeah, but God, I'm sorry, I just want to play my drop. I just want to
facts.
I'm trying to find spots to facts on. No, it's not flattery. It's not flattery.
It's not appropriate.
Flattery would be if you actually address it and say the most amazing performers in the world and the most amazing. If you said that,
yeah,
and you acknowledged it, and you gave praise to those people, not just dressing up in blackface and impersonating them and then getting points to see how much you could look like them and then wiping it off and say, look, you were white first and now look what you are. Oh, that's incredible.
Or open your borders when they're seeking asylum because their lives are in danger.
That could be that would be nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you recognize my humanity, at least if you recognize I'm a full human being, then there's a conversation about the natural cultural exchanges that do take place in every culture. When people move around each other, just you can look at New York City, Harlem is a great example. Blacks, Puerto Ricans, people from the Dominican Republic to Jamaica. Like, yes, cultures mesh, but you don't need to have exploitation or degradation to exchange cultures. Cultural exchanges are natural and beneficial. It's a positive thing. I like what you do. I like how you cook that. I like how y'all sing that. Yeah, you mesh and you build and you blend. But this is something where I'm not even going to recognize you're a human being. I'm going to actively work to put your life in danger. I'm going to get in front of people and pretend as though I don't like you, and then have these other weird expressions that are incongruent with everything that you preach and talk about and the way you act, where I seem totally obsessed with you and want to be you deep down. So it's like, to me, that's the truth.
Yeah.
I want to be black.
That's the new show.
The name of the show. I wish I was black. I wish I was black.
I wish I was black.
Because Poland in itself sounds like a amusement park for strippers.
Yeah, that would be a different. That might be a different feel to that. Also, they were wearing Converse. It's Jordans. They were not wearing Converse and Jordans. Oh yeah, got it. All right. Well, speaking of black, our stupid dummy of the week, we'll give it to a man who's won it multiple times. Oh, what you got?
No.
What was that?
That was the Brian McKnight thing I mentioned. I thought the Brian McKnight thing is different. It's like, it's weird. His son's got issues with him, and then Mark Lamont Hill had the response, and it was just interesting. But go ahead, keep going.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Michael Sean and Jay Black, I need you to tell me who is the stupid dummy of the day.
Yeah.
Well, this man has won at least 2 or 3 times.
5,
so
4, 3, 2, 1.
Michael Sean and Jay Black, I need you to tell me who is the stupid dummy of the day.
Yeah.
My friend. And some things that you recently said. You know I like you, right? Okay, so you recently accused Senator Mark Kelly, a veteran, an astronaut, of crossing the line for participating in a video reminding troops that they can refuse to follow illegal orders. Okay. Let's see some of what you said, my friend.
Sure. You know better, Senator Kelly. You know better. How dare you do that? You could go to the House. You can put up drawer paperwork. You can try to start articles of impeachment if you think there's something illegal. I mean, damn, it ain't like y'all haven't done it before. You impeached the man twice. Where'd that get you? Got his behind back in the White House. Had you left him alone since 2020, maybe he wouldn't be back. You don't tell military men and women to ignore an order from the commander-in-chief. You don't do that.
Caffeine's a bitch, you know. Now let me just remind you that Pete Hegseth said in 2016, I do think there have to be consequences for abject war crimes. If you're doing something that is just completely unlawful and ruthless, then there is a consequence for that. That's why the military said it won't follow unlawful orders from their commander-in-chief. Now, given the fact that the secretary himself said that, I'd love to give you the opportunity to perhaps change your position on what you said.
I'm not changing a thing.
Okay.
I didn't stutter when I said it.
You want to stay loud and wrong?
Well, you can call it loud and wrong all you want to. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. Here's the reality of the situation. First of all, I don't give a damn what Pete Hegseth has to say, because I will tell you right now, he was never qualified for the job. When you talk about DEI and eradicating that, excuse me, what was he doing hosting Fox News on the weekend, and all of a sudden he's the defense secretary? Please give me a break. I don't care what he has to say. Let me get that out the way. As it pertains to Mark Kelly, what I was talking about is military. What I did was get on the phone with family and friends who have served in the military. And I said, we're not civilians. This is not the court of law. You can be implicated for implying something if you are a former military member or you are a present military member. It wasn't what Mark Kelly said. It's the fact that he was a combat Navy pilot who served in the military, who would tell folks, ignore an order when it could get them an order. I said illegal. I said illegal. I'm talking about illegal. I understand that.
He said you don't have to follow an unlawful order, and that is in the military code of conduct.
And I'm saying to you, hold on, which I'm aware of.
But it didn't sound like you were aware of that.
Well, no. I disagree with you.
Stephen, can I ask you a question?
I had 2 governors, by the way, text me to tell me I was wrong, and they agree with you.
You are
and
wrong.
I And I had 2 senators that reached out to me and said, you weren't wrong at all.
Well, Mikey Sherrill did say that the reason they felt the need to put that out is they were constantly being approached by people in the military saying, we're being put in really uncomfortable situations.
But
that to me is a little more relatable when you're a veteran yourself.
But I'm saying let me say this real quick.
You got to do real quick. Or wait till we come back.
All I'm saying is this. If you're a member of the military, I'm looking at the soldiers as saying, don't get yourself in trouble. Let somebody else do it. Don't you do it because it ain't going to work for you.
Don't get yourself in trouble. Don't you get yourself in trouble. You are the U.S. military. What you do is you don't get yourself in trouble. You listen. Don't you dare try and uphold your constitutional right to not take an order that is illegal. Don't get yourself in trouble. It ain't going to work for you. It's not going to work for you.
Loud and wrong, as LaShawn said.
The amazing part
irritates me.
Is what I'm tired of is people they preface their comment, you know I like you. Fuck out of here with the no, I know. No, I don't. Anyone who says that the U.S. military should keep quiet about following illegal orders is getting a check from a certain group in this country. He's getting a check because what he said is so stupid and jumped out the window so heavy that nobody would do that for free. He knows what he said was wrong. He knows what he said is ridiculous. That's why he tried to pivot. He's getting a check. He's an op. He is financially getting money to say these things, people. He is an opt inside this culture. If it can't, I don't know how any more blatant it could be in your face that he is getting something to say this shit. The man just said somebody is wrong for telling people not to do illegal things. That's what he is. That's why I don't watch at all. I know it doesn't affect anything, even though somebody I know has a Nielsen box now.
Yay.
So if you watch him, if you ever watch him when that program is on, you are now affecting. That man is an enemy of our state. He's an enemy. I don't give a fuck about football, basketball. He's an enemy.
Yeah, the double down when you know you're wrong is crazy. But go ahead, Doc. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts were on it.
Stephen A. Smith, boy. I was confused at the end because it seemed like the statement he made at the end was advocating for people to do what was necessary to avoid them facing repercussions, which is what would be the motivation to not follow a lawful order in addition to a moral stance. I was looking up the actual writing, and one was from the Nuremberg Principles from World War II. And it says one of the principles is the fact that a person acted pursuant to an order of a government or a superior does not relieve him from responsibility under international law, provided a moral choice was in fact possible to him. And what she cited, is, she's a lawyer, is the U.S. Uniform Code of Military Justice. Specifically, Article 90 outlines the obligations of military personnel to follow lawful orders, but also implies that unlawful orders should not be followed. A military member can be punished for failing to obey a lawful order, but not for disobeying an unlawful one. And one of the most recent cases was even, they said, in Iraq, during after the Iraq War, several military trials have highlighted how soldiers were punished for actions that were deemed unlawful, even if the soldiers claimed they were simply, like in Nazi Germany, following orders. And they told them that back then. You can't say I was just following orders, because so many of the Nazi soldiers tried to use that. And during the Hague and the Nuremberg trials, they were like, that's not good enough. Just because you're a soldier, somebody tells you to do something that's totally unlawful and wrong, you got to pay the price. That's why even recently in Pennsylvania, they found that guy from the Nazi camps who was like 80 or 90 years old. I said before, I think he was in a wheelchair. They put his ass in jail. They found him 50 years later and locked him up. So, the same way other communities ain't playing with their traitors. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. When you find out that somebody's committing treason against a community, They should be held accountable. And that right now with Pete Hegseth, that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with soldiers who literally might be charged with crimes in terms of international law and Geneva Convention violations and murder, if not just war crimes, because they follow Pete Hegseth. So Stephen A. Smith is talking all that talk, but right now there's an admiral and other people who might be going to jail for the rest of their life, if not just being stripped of their bars and stripes because they were just following orders. So shoot, man. Don't follow Stephen A. Smith or Pete Hegseth.
Stephen Akun Smith. They call him Stephen Akun Smith. That's what they call him.
Definitely. And it might be paperwork in 20 years, like Mike said, that says, you know, he was getting paid from other entities that we would have no idea about. Because I talked about that Spies in Mississippi documentary. They had pastors involved. They had fake activists, agent provocateurs involved. They had people that was honeypots, like they allege Erica Kirk is, where they would put a woman on you to be your partner. And next thing you know, something's going on. Some people allege that with the guy who got with Afeni Shakur. They said, all I remember was he came around. Next thing you know, she had a needle in her arm. And she was always strung out. Same thing happened to Huey P. Newton with the drugs. We see this over and over again when somebody just gets on drugs, and an activist gets derailed and diverted. But I wouldn't be surprised if Stephen A. Smith was getting promised something, because they had a deal with one of the African-American officials to replace Dr. King. They said that in the trial. They said we had somebody set up to replace Dr. King, you know, so he might be being put in position. They might have had a conversation with him that, you know.
Well, I'm going to believe Action. Action said he was in the Army for 8 years. Stephen A. Akun Smith is completely wrong. So he know the
you gotta follow no unlawful orders. He's crazy.
Unlawful.
But he purposely said you can't not follow an order. You heard it in the clip.
An order.
And they called him on that. It was like illegal orders. Bro, you already changed the whole conversation.
There's a difference.
So yes, Stephen A. Smith is our stupid dummy of
the day, the week.
And he's gonna need us.
He will. He will.
His day is coming where his Negro wake-up call comes. And one thing about the last clip, the whole Poland thing, I want to make sure people think about. Notice how the media never told us about that show. The show with the blackface. I mean, just think, because John Henrik Clark, math teacher, said, you have no friends. And when black people like me get on the air and tell people, you ain't got the friends you think you have. Anderson Cooper and Wolf Blitzer and all them, they knew. Some of them are probably even Polish. They've been to Poland if they not. The international news correspondents, they know what's going on in Poland. They could have covered that story years ago. They come back around us and lie to us, keep us in a matrix, keep us in a bubble, don't encourage us to travel, to learn, to see just how racist the world is. They are supporting this. Same way Mike was saying people support this. Our news, our media goes all around the world seeing this stuff, these patterns, these themes, these connections. They don't share a word of it. And then talk about, y'all need to be in the homes and you need to get off Snap and you need to pull your pants up. These people are agents and enemies. The devil the Bible speaks of. That's why I don't watch none of that CNN stuff, because they are liars. They knew this.
Oh, they're liars. I've been trying, and
they want Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving got to go and meet with 20 people and trade teams and apologize 15 effing times. Devils, man. Devils.
Well, I do watch Abby Phillips every night at 10 o'clock because I like how she has the open forum to have the debate and let people really talk.
They need to debate. But now that we brought it up, they need to follow our lead now. Abby, talk about this.
But let's be clear. It's not an open forum. It's not an open forum.
It's controlled.
It's controlled on what people can confront people's theories with. And if you notice, they won't take it where they need to take it. What they'll do is play within the rules of what we're going to talk about and what outlandish, this is how far you can take it. Don't bring too many of these facts up. Mm-hmm. And it's just the WWE. It's just set there because the guy you hate the most, Jay, is the white dude who sits back. I forget what his name is. Scott. You hate him the most.
Yeah.
The reason he's on there is because you hate him the most, because you want to watch somebody shut him down.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you watch.
Yeah, you do. You want somebody to call him out. Don't let him off. No, don't let him pivot. Don't let him pivot. Keep him right there. Yeah.
And no disrespect to the sister. She's getting a check.
Abby's doing like she tries. She really does try.
She's like, horrible. When it comes to being the lead, she's horrible.
Well, you want her to be more vocal and shouldn't, like, she ain't gonna holler. Just because you holler will make you
no. I want you to have producers who know the subjects that you're talking about. You should have factual stuff to shut down anybody. You literally are setting up a whole show. You know exactly
the facts that Scott Jennings is going to still have his alternative facts and still pivot and say something else, huh? That's what they do. I watch, and yeah, I get caught up and get frustrated too.
And once again, I know she's got people in her ear. She's trying to control the show. She's trying to keep a show moving. She's trying to listen to opinions. And she's still got somebody saying 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. And she's still got people then feeding her information. It is a difficult job. It is a difficult job. Just doing this show, trying to think about where we're going after this and actually trying to have a conversation and give my opinion and then say something funny and then try and play a drop. That is difficult. What she does is on another level. My thing is, she's not great at that difficult job.
Don't come at the sister. Hey, here we go. I always want to come at the black
I'm
folk.
just giving you the truth. She's not an elite lead.
You ain't got I think she's the only black face on there leading the show now.
And I wonder why. I wonder.
They fired Joy Reid and all the other black people.
I wonder why.
They cleaned house. Remember they cleaned house.
Once again,
Don Lemon, Joy Reid. Your list. Y'all know the list.
I used to sit up there and watch, and now like, why am I watching this? I know this is a rigged game. I know nobody's going to be able to fire down and shoot down Scott with actual facts, and nobody's going to be allowed to do it because they're going to tell you you're not going to bring this up, or else you won't be back on the show. And everybody sells out to be back on that show because it's for a check, it's for profit, it's the WWE. That's what it is. That's why they fired all the lawyers in the military called the JAG officers.
They did.
Tell you if what you're doing is legal, because regular troops don't know the law. We assume what we are doing is legal because we are just told it by the officers who lead.
Thank you for your service, facts. They fired, and in Utah, remember they fired the investigator that had impact in the Charlie Kirk situation. So this is like the third or fourth time they did it with FEMA. They cleared out things to protect themselves and end up hurting them. So they get rid of people, and then they get rid of safeguards and oversight. And here we are again. Now they're saying that they moved the SNAP money. So it's like the fifth or sixth time where they made a decision to fire a bunch of people and it smacked them back. With Doge, remember they had to hire the people back? Remember they got rid of those? They're like, we got to hire them back. Then they were deporting all them people. And then they were like, no, we need the Asians and the Indians and all the geniuses from Africa. We need all that. Like, this is like the 10th time, I should say, that they did something. They had to walk it all the way back. But this time it's going to cost Pete Hegseth, his position. But shout out to Abby Phillips for that book. She got a book on Jesse Jackson. And people, the book is amazing. She covers every aspect. It's not just, riding for Jesse, and it's not trying to hate on him. It's a balanced thing about how he shaped American politics and how no Barack Obama without Jesse and all that kind of stuff. And also some of his faults and flaws, like with Dr. King when he was like putting the blood on him. Like, she go into all that. But I can't really rock with her fully because of the Cameron interview. I didn't like how they tried to set Cameron up, but he flipped it and made a viral moment with the horsepower and all that. But,
well, besides all that, it's Cash App Friday.
Hey,
it's Cash App Friday up in here.
It's my money and I need it now.
Who's that?
My money and I need it now.
In order for the show to continue,
My money and I
we need donations from viewers like you.
And I need it now. Yo, check.
It's First Friday. Welcome to Cash App Fridays. Time to run those pockets and make a donation. And if you don't have it, we still love you. Hold on. Mike and Jay Black, I need you guys to close the doors. Please close the doors.
Close the doors for me. Close the doors for me for a quick moment.
Once you make your donation, we will open the doors. And thanks to those who donated.
You can open the doors. Y'all can walk out the door after you come up here. But make sure you come this way before you go out the door. That's it. Look at God. Look at what God has done.
Close the doors.
So close the door, send them Cash Apps, $ Mike Sean 0902.
You gotta add the Busta Rhymes, Mike. Remember the Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson? That's the first one. He's like, close the door at the end of the song.
Oh,
gonna make your body spin, and then close the door. You gotta,
all right, Trendsetter did that for us for free, so
I
didn't put the request.
Maybe we just grab a different clip for Hot Button.
I didn't want to be too, hey.
Bands for something for free.
You can go back and add it would be a brilliant idea. It'd be a brilliant idea.
Close the door.
Yeah, you could do this yourself. That's what he's gonna say next. You could have did this yourself.
You begging and choosing. We out here begging and choosing.
And you want me to send a Cash App, and you gonna want me to send a Cash App.
And you come at me and my white girls. You be coming at me with all my white chicks.
Oh, Oh, yeah. Shout out to
Shout out to Trendsetter. I don't care who you love, Trendsetter. These are the guys who went all
No,
in. They went all in.
I don't judge.
I was actually kind of impressed that these white chicks was
I thought it was dope. He did Doc's intro, did Kamari's intro, he did all the drops.
I don't judge.
He do everything for us.
It provides context. Shout out to Cypher. It
He
just
did
provides
personal
context.
stuff for me. Trendsetter's my guy. I don't know about you.
He's the white girl's guy too. All right, listen. Real quick, I just want
double dating. I just
want to do this, and I'm gonna do this quickly. We're gonna be in and out of this, but I got to do this. Jay, I just gonna tell you, please stop getting emotional over this football, because at this point, this shit is so blatant. I'm just gonna show you two clips.
Okay.
One clip is with the Chicago Bears. A Minnesota Vikings defensive end is about to barrel in on him and sack him, and he decides to lean to the right and let Cab just complete the pass. But I'll let you see it for yourself. This is the Chicago Bear quarterback, and you just check this out, because it's pretty blatant. There's the rigged NFL, y'all. The script is in. The script is being played out.
This edge, number 58. Number 58 is going to have him dead to rights, and then he's going to fucking avoid him and fall over. Watch. What was that? Fall over. Watch.
Wait a minute. Did he lost his footing?
What was that?
He sat
He
down.
lost
Fucking
his
avoid him
balance.
and fall over. Watch.
I'm good. That one right there.
What was that? Fall over.
That one right
Watch.
there.
He's gonna lead. He's gonna lead.
What was
He
that?
was trying to block the other guy
Fucking
so he
avoid
could
him
then
and
go
fall
forward.
over.
Let me see.
Watch.
Wait, he's gonna block the other guy for the quarterback.
What was that?
He almost knocked the other guy down trying to get away from the quarterback. He almost tackled the dude who was trying to block him with his back. He almost did a back tackle block.
What up, Trendsetter? We were just talking about you.
So the next one I'm gonna show you is offense. I was watching this game at work, and they're going for it on fourth down. Right?
Oh, you like Lower Coates? I forgot about her.
They're going for it on fourth down,
Okay.
and the offensive lineman decides he's going to do this Superman dive, but he's not going to hit anybody on the block. He's literally, but it's just not him. It's other people who decide to do the same Superman block. And I just want you to watch it, because the guy wasn't even looking. He was looking for Shedeur Sanders highlights. He just happened to run into this one. So I want you to watch the offensive line. He'll break it down for you. He'll break it down.
I was looking for Shedeur film when I came across the worst fourth down attempt of all time. It is 4th and 1, bordering on the red zone, and I want to direct your attention to right tackle Jack Conklin, because who told him to do this? What is that?
He missed the block.
The Superman whiff?
He went directly
My
the
man.
opposite way.
Aside from that, that's a false
No,
start
that's
in the
directly.
backfield. He gets set in
Don't worry about
motion,
the false start. Don't
and
worry about the false start.
that's a false start right there. Doesn't get called, whatever. Lastly, let's look at left guard Big
what he
Joel
does.
Bitonio, because he equally whiffs. Nothing, just falls to the ground. Forget the unblocked
thought
free
the guy was
safety.
gonna go
He's
the
going to
other way.
whiff the guy up front, and both of them get through. What is that? The Superman whiff?
He
My man.
dies. He
Aside
dies.
from that,
If he
that's
thought
a
the guy
false
was
start
going
in the
that way,
back.
Look,
Is
he-
that?
First of all, no
The
offensive
Superman
lineman
whiff?
dives to block somebody
My
like
man.
that.
Well,
Aside
if it's a
from that,
run play, you got to get the leverage.
Dog, he dives
he gets
off
set
his
in
feet.
motion, and that's a false start right there. Doesn't get called.
I listen. You stupid dummies can keep taking this game seriously. Enjoy it for the escape. Enjoy it. I'm trying to tell you, as a person who has used every sport imaginable for my escape, I've literally spent hours studying numbers for no reason. For no reason. I was doing analytics before analytics was a thing. I'm the kid who took baseball cards and looked at people's batting averages, looked at people's RBIs, home runs, singles, doubles, triples. I looked at them and I would take my cards and I would form a lineup that I would have by who is supposed to bat where. I am obsessed. I've been obsessed with sports. It's fake. The injuries are not fake. The things that they put their bodies through are not fake. The CTE is not fake. The violence is not fake. But it is compromised and it is scripted. And if you don't see what's happening in the NFL and you are still taking this shit personal, I feel bad for you because they already know. They already know. They know.
They know.
If I show you a play from last night, I don't know, from last night's game where Pickens,
Detroit and Dallas.
Pickens literally decides he's not even going to try and catch the fucking ball. Let me see if this.
I know which one you're talking. No, the angles. It looked like he could have dove, and then it looked like it wasn't near him. I know exactly.
Look, now you're giving out.
I don't know if I have.
I watched it. I know exactly. It was a deep ball going down the left side.
It fell at his feet.
It's because Lamar didn't even practice this week. Oh, Lamar, no, they play this weekend.
Let me see if this is. Let me see if I got this one. Let me see if I got this one. No, I don't have it. I don't have it. So I'm not.
I know the play you're talking about though.
It was one of the most disgusting displays ever. They're down by 10.
And he didn't dive for the ball. He didn't reach.
The ball landed. He looked at the ball land on the ground.
He didn't have a hustle for it. Maybe he was tired. Right? You run a lot of routes, you get tired. And then CeeDee Lamb was just out, so all pressure was on Pickens. But
they have a play in college, a Buffalo player.
That Buffalo player ran out of bounds, about to score a touchdown.
Out of bounds. There's nobody in front of him. His teammate comes up to him and says, "What are you doing?" And he pushes him off. The announcer says he's gone. Nobody's gonna catch him. And you know what he does? He runs out of bounds.
He runs out of bounds. I saw that, and I think he got in trouble too. They said it's a sports betting or something that he got caught up in. So there's a couple bad apples, Mike. It may be a couple bad apples.
If you believe, and I'm gonna leave it at this: if you believe Tom Brady went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and won a Super Bowl in his first year there, and you would think it's because of his greatness, you are out your fucking mind. Dummies. They do it in your face, dummies. They do it in your face.
So who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year, Mike?
I don't know. I'm not part of that inner league.
He's not a writer. He's not the writers meeting.
Not the writer. All I know is that the Cowboys go into Detroit as one of the hottest teams in the league, and if Detroit loses, basically their season is over. They don't want that. They don't want that.
But they want the Cowboys to be in the mix because that's America. They got the most ratings on Thanksgiving, the all-time highest ratings ever. Thanksgiving game, like people love rooting against them and watching them.
And all they need them is to be in the fight for a playoff spot to the end of the season. That's it. That's all. That's all they need.
All right, that was our football talk. So yeah.
So you got this hooker on the back. What's going on?
This chick. Oh no, this was a debate. This girl, she got in trouble, right? This rapper, and she had an option to do either 20 days in jail or 2 years probation, and they're killing her because she said, "I'd rather just do the 20 days." And they're like, "You dummy, you could be out here with your family. Like, would you want to sit for 20 days? Like, that's like now until Christmas. Would you want to sit in jail for 20 days or just go ahead and just do the probation for 2 years?"
She might be the smartest rapper ever because she knows she smokes weed. She knows she does stuff, and she knows she's going to break probation. Chances are she's not going to be able to stay clean for 2 years. And if she breaks probation, I guarantee you she's going to get more than 20 days in jail. I'm not built to be in jail for 20 days.
I'm about to say 20 days. You say it like it's light.
If it's in a county, it really is light.
Really is it really though? Can you really you up with Diddy for 20 days? You know what I'm saying? Like
20 days, they're gonna have you in a county jail.
You in Rikers?
20 days.
No, you in Rikers?
No, they're not gonna send you to Rikers. They're not sending you to Rikers.
You're not going to prison. You're going to jail, right?
Yeah, you're going to sit out your jail time at the county jail.
It ain't the roundhouse. You ain't going to be like downtown.
I've been in the cots. I've been where they stay at for the
cots and the cat.
I've been in the cots.
Cheese and all that.
What's it called? A hooker. Oh wait, hooker word of the day. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Jeanette says she'll take the 20 days. What? I take the 20 days. 2 years probation is a setup. Afro Queen, like 2 years is a lot. Probation is a lot because you got to stay clean. You can't do. I guess you can't get high. You can't smoke weed. You probably can't drink. You got to report to somebody. It's something about just sitting in jail. Like a day is a long time, let alone 20 days. I don't know. Doc, what you doing? 2 years or 20 days?
If they're in the heat of my drinking, you know, because they can test you for alcohol. They just have to send the alcohol stays in your system, but they just got to send it out. They can test you if you were dumb enough to drink within 48 hours or 72 to 48 hours before you go for the P test. That's going to show up on your test also. But if you're living a life,
you can't even get a traffic ticket. Wait, on probation? Yes, you can. Driving is different.
I don't know.
It depends. Sometimes, like Meek Mill, sometimes police contact could be a violation.
Yeah, you're not supposed to come in contact.
What
with
if your family? What if your family are felons?
And
you got family members
or gang members, all that. Yep. You'd be at Thanksgiving. They're like, "Yo, you around felons or somebody had a weapon?"
It's probably overall. It is probably the smarter. Just go ahead and knock that 20 out and be done with it. Time served versus 2 years on edge. Anything can go wrong in 2 years.
I know people who were sitting out 3 months because of the amount of money that they owed in child support or traffic tickets. And they said, I'll just sit it out and I won't owe it.
Wow.
Yeah, well, they calling her dumb online. Some people saying she's super smart. It was just a bunch of comments that caught my eye. I was like, yeah.
You're out by the end. You're out before the end of the month.
It sounds easy when you ain't got to do it, but yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying.
I've never been given that opportunity, and I probably would have taken the 2 years probation because I believe I can straighten my life out, and I believe that I wouldn't break any of the violations. But if you're looking in the mirror and saying there ain't no way I'm not gonna break these violations,
yeah, you need to have your yeah. I guess if
that
you
know if she makes her money going to certain places. You get caught up in a strip club, that might be a violation.
All right. And also, I saw this Brian McKnight clip going around. His son talking, and Mark Lamont Hill had fired back at him. But take a listen.
Darkest and coldest and most disheartening memories of my life is the day my brother calls me sobbing with all that he's going through, looking death in the eye, to tell me I'm right about telling him not to call my father, because I knew what was going to happen, because I knew where my dad was. I told him, man, the dad is gone. Dad's gone. All my brother wanted and needed, asked for, was my father to tell him that he loves him. And my brother responds to him, my father responds to my brother that I can't arbitrarily say that I love you.
Right.
But this is the man that wanted to help him.
And his son ended up dying. So and I was like, if Brian McKnight is he right? Is he wrong?
I'm confused. Who was his father? Wanted them to say who wanted what? Play it again because I watched it a few times and I'm fucking confused with this shit.
All right, so they got two sons. This is one son that's still alive. The other son passed away, and I guess on his dying bed, he was asking his dad to say he loved him, and Brian McKnight couldn't. He said he couldn't arbitrarily say it. I guess I don't know if it's an emotional thing. He's not, that emotional intelligence isn't there. Like you get what I'm saying? Like he couldn't say it.
So he asked his dad to say, I love you.
And he couldn't say it on his dying bed.
Well, I kind of respect it.
You respect Brian McKnight standing on that?
I kind of respect it.
Let's go, ladies. I love a debate. Let's go. I didn't know what position you was going to take.
I kind of respect. If you're good, y'all have told me to stand on it. Y'all sit up here and tell people to stand on it. Keep the same energy. He did.
Let me put the link out. Let me put this link out. If somebody want to come on here and talk to Michael, stand on it.
I'm not saying he's a good person, but he stood on what he didn't change because all of a sudden somebody was going to die. I can't tell you I love you.
Brian McKnight doesn't love his son, so he stood on it.
Y'all don't like people don't like hearing the fucking truth.
Come on, ladies. Come on, gentlemen. Craig. No, I know. I figured they was gonna go the opposite. Your son needs you. This is his dying wish. You can't suck up your pride and your energy to stand. You can't just tell him in this moment, like, forget all that. None of that other stuff matters, Mike. Well, you can't just tell him that you love him.
Why are you gonna tell me you love me on the last day I'm here?
Because that's what I'm asking you to do.
But why am I gonna lie? So you want me to lie to you one more time?
He stayed consistent. I want you to tell me what I want you to. For once, can you do what I want you to do, not what you want to do? How about that? If we role playing, here's the opposing view.
That's the real life. You don't get what you want.
But I'm dying. Life's about to be over for me. You can't suck this up for once, pause, and go ahead and just tell me, damn, like, is it that deep for you?
When do people normally die? Every day.
Wow. So that, Doc, you laughing, Doc? What, Doc? Let me hear your thoughts, Doc.
I just realized it was Friday. I said I gotta get this segment together because I had something about sports that I was going to talk about. But yeah, no, I mean, you know, hey, people do die every day. B. No.
Oh, well, Mark Lamont.
No. And honestly, I critique 50 Cent a couple times, but one thing that I have been supportive of when it comes to 50 Cent is I thought that he caught a bad rap. And I said it before on the program where he set his son up to be like StockX before StockX with shoes. And the mom got in the kid's ear and was like, just give him some money. He doesn't want to do a business and all that. And they were trying to press 50 Cent about not supporting his son. And he ran down a litany of ways he was alienated and tried to support and actually set up businesses and tried to have meetings. And it was like at some point, you know, and I'm somebody fighting for my kids all the time. But at some point when he told his story, I was like, he's made out to be the villain in the family where it's like, sometimes the dad's story is important and it's not a one-way thing. It's not like, oh, dad should be trampled on and disrespected and dad's always wrong because he's dad and kids can never be wrong even when they're 30 years old, like Brian McKnight's situation. Like when Brian McKnight talked, he said that the second baby mom, when the son asked to move in with them, he said no. He said they had smoked weed. I put them in the studio. I gave them all access to my studio. They made music. I took them on tour with me. They would do a few tour dates. Then they would leave the tour because they didn't feel like doing it anymore. He talked about many times these things have happened. Had him in the house, got tired of the weed smoking and all this other stuff and the laziness, put him out the house. Like time after time after time, you are not being an adult. You're not being responsible. You're not respecting me. Put him on tour, put him in the studio, put him. He left this woman, got another woman pregnant, about to have another baby mom, asked dad, I'm down on my luck. I need to move in with y'all. Brian McKnight ends up at some point having contact with the new baby mom he had no idea about. And the baby mom says this. He said, you was going to take care of us. Oh, hell no, nigga. You're 30. You're a liar. You're an opportunist. Blood or not, let's tell the whole story. And like Mark Lamont Hill said, Brian McKnight could be a full-blown asshole. That could be true. But like Dr. Smith always says, two things could be true at the same time.
And LaShawn saying, your son is dying from cancer and he can't say, I love you. What the, like?
Because he's an asshole. Both things could be true. Brian McKnight could be an asshole and his kids could be, have arrested development and need to grow the fuck.
Here's another thing that could be true. He don't.
You have to love your kid. It's something.
Don't love him. Okay. No.
You don't love him.
No. It's something.
Y'all people keep believing that simply because you're blood that you have to love somebody.
No, it's something.
You don't have to love somebody.
Your seed that's here because of you.
You don't have to love them just because
your blood is
them.
flowing through them, and you can have that much disdain that there's not an ounce of love for something from when they was a baby. Like you don't have no memories of love ever for a child that you conceived.
So what? This is the problem.
You can be mad, but damn.
But if the man says no, I don't, you're going to say, I can't believe he just told you he doesn't. He just said he doesn't, but y'all don't want to hear it.
So he was on his deathbed asking him to say, I love you. Is that what it is?
Yes. And he wouldn't tell him. And he ended up dying with his dad not saying he loved him. But then
I'm leaning toward Mike on this one then, because if somebody asked me to say something that I don't believe, I probably wouldn't say it either. Like if we're beefing and I'm not there with you, like just because you're, and I'm this guy too. If I don't like you when you're alive, wait for it. So be it. Shout out to I'm not gonna shout him out because of the position in the country. But yeah, if I don't like you when you're alive, I'm not mad you're going. Like God, everybody got a time. It's your time. It's your time.
He changed his middle name.
He changed his name?
Yeah, so that his son could be his junior.
Wouldn't be.
The new son.
The new son could be his junior, and the old son wouldn't be his junior anymore.
Oh, snaps.
Asshole tactic, right?
So let me explain to you something. Damn. So you think after all this, him saying I love you resolves everything?
I think if I'm on my dying bed, I'm asking for this as a final wish. Damn, to make a wish, give you a damn thing. Like, come on. Like, there's levels to this. Things change. Scenario is different. You're dying on your dying bed versus we just beefing is a difference, Mike.
It doesn't change how
It does. You're dying. You're not dying.
I'm not dying. I'm not dying. You're dying. I don't love you.
You can have regret that you can't fix this, but dying is the end.
You are saying you will have regret. He is telling you he doesn't. He doesn't. Why do people find it hard to believe when somebody is telling you their truth? All I hear is people say, speak your truth. He's speaking his truth and you don't like it.
I think Shelly going in the direction of, do you play a part in that? You raised this person. So whenever it shifted, what part did you play as a parent? Oh, you wasn't like whatever. What she said, Brian McKnight is accountability for raising them to be privileged. So he played a part. So could he have had different parenting styles that could have altered so it wouldn't have turned into that? Or how did he let it get that to that far that you say you don't love
you guys can pivot
on your
to
dying baby?
You can pivot to any conversation you want. At the end of this, he don't love him. You can give every reason why he don't. You
just
can give
say it though, Mike. That's petty.
You don't get, but this is my point in life. This is why people have problems in life. People think just because somebody should do it, I don't love you. That's what a person says.
Are you gonna want somebody to say that to you on your dying bed?
Of course. But I didn't live my life with somebody who didn't say they didn't love me my entire life.
Jay, I work with child protection, bro. Everybody don't love their children. Trust.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
All right, Mr. Boyd.
Top of facts.
But Mr. Boyd, if they dying, are they willing to go ahead in that dying moment on your dying bed to at least say
but
you
that's
love them?
Why I respect them, because you're lying. That's why I respect them.
I never understood the dying thing. I never understood the whole they're dying, so act different. I don't like the nigga. If I don't like you, matter of fact, I tell people all the time, if you didn't come visit me, people say this, people will come to your funeral that wouldn't come visit you while you were alive. That's nonsense. Stay your ass at home. You want to be seen and look like you care, but when I needed you for 20, 30 years, you couldn't even pick up the phone.
It's a difference with a parent and a child, and your child is now, you're not supposed to, you're supposed to outlive your kids, right? Your kid is, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with a lot, but if you're in your dying bed and you ask if it, like, damn.
But that's you. But that's what I'm saying. That's you. The reason why I'm working so hard to build my relationship with my daughters is so that on my deathbed, I don't have to ask.
Do you love me?
I don't have to ask. That's the reason why you put the work in now. And if you don't, you don't. Y'all don't want to know how black and white this life really is, because we live in a whole life of perception.
I thought you was going to go get out your ego, get out to this, get out to that. I thought you was going to really go hard pause on that lane and like, no, I just knew you were going to take. I said, man, I'm going to have an opposing view for Mike, but I had no idea you was going to go.
Why do I want him to lie to him on his deathbed?
Because
he's dying. Okay. So if I lie to him,
you can prolong that death. By him hearing that could give him the strength to fight to stay alive. How about that?
Okay.
Is there some truth in that?
I don't believe so.
Doc, is there some truth in that?
Was that the situation though? Because it sounded like you said deathbed is kind of over. Like, I mean, I believe resurrection and all that. I believe you can.
Lazarus, God has the last word.
I said Lazarus and all. I believe that
the doctors say it don't really matter. I'm saying if that can give me the energy to make me last another 2 weeks, I can fight harder.
Lie to him. Yeah, I got you.
I don't. No, but that could, right? People could. That
maybe. I'm saying I'm just not the guy, but I hear that.
Foul. Y'all, both of y'all.
No, you're foul. You're foul if that's how you're living your life. You're foul to judge somebody. What's foul is to judge somebody and say the reason why I'm judging you is because what you did is not what I would have done. That's foul.
I'm not pivoting anywhere. I don't care if he doesn't love his son. It starts somewhere, and accountability still matters.
But you want him to take accountability, Shelly. You don't get to make people take accountability. You just worry about you taking accountability for the situation that you in. We get mad when people don't take accountability. Why? That's their choice.
Parents holding grudges is crazy. When you raising them like that, that's crazy. That's crazy.
People holding grudges is as old as fucking anything that I can think of.
Not with a seed that you raised, you developed. You know where you lacked at. You know deep down you played a part in it going left. You know that you could have done something early on that it wouldn't have got, like, you know, as that parent. So stop.
This once again, this is you saying, you know that he's sitting there, and if he tells you to your face, I did everything I could to make this person a better person. He chose not to. And then you're going to say, no, but well, he's telling you what, like, he's telling you. But you don't want to believe it because it makes you feel uncomfortable.
No, I am the king, Lady Q. I'm the king. You're not gonna make me say something. I get it, but when somebody's dying, that changes things. For me, at least for me, knowing you're on your dying bed, like, come on now, I'ma still be here. I know for sure you're dying. If this can help you fight a little longer, at some point we gotta grow up. At some point, somebody dying is a different level for me.
I don't have people around me at all that I have that type of venom for. Those people aren't around me. We're not in touch. Those people ain't around me. But if you do have venom for somebody that happens to be your child, I'm not saying that's what I would do. I'm not saying, I'm just saying I ain't got no problem. That's what he chose. That's what he chose. That's what he felt. I'm tired of people trying to make people feel something different that they don't feel and making reasons why they should. Well, he should because of this, and that. He should because he should take accountability for what he did when he was 8 and 9. And that's not what he feels.
So when he on his dying bed, he need people to look out for him. I guess he just got to remember that.
Okay. Right? And then y'all, I don't know what to say.
Jay Black lay off the Hallmark movies. Hey, I'm just saying, it's just weird when people die. Mr. Boy, is no coming back. I just look at death differently. Maybe it's just me. All right, I could be on this, but me, all right, I was wrong. I thought Mike was gonna go a different route. I was wrong. Well,
if you look at death differently, then be respectful and say this is what it was. It's the whole time. Why are you trying to live in this make believe world that you want me to tell you I love you? I don't.
So they was getting on Mark Lamont Hill for saying that he was a Brian McKnight asshole. He said, I don't remember saying it, but
I'm an asshole. But he's an asshole. Let me be clear. Brian McKnight, is this my camera? Brian McKnight, you are an asshole. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. It's not a beef. We ain't got no issues. You're just an asshole. I'm basing that on having interviewed Brian McKnight lots of times. Since I wasn't going to mention this, but I've interviewed you lots of times. You were rude and nasty to everybody on my crew. Everybody on my team, you were nice to me. But the measure of being an asshole isn't how you treat the host. It's how you treat everybody around him. Yeah. And you've been a dickhead to them. No disrespect to you, except you're an asshole. I was in the airport in Eastern Europe. I was headed somewhere. You were headed somewhere different. I watched a woman come up to you and ask you for an autograph, and you completely ignored and disrespected her and walked off. You're an asshole. But that's not why we're talking about this. So we say, I don't know. You're right. I don't know you. But I don't have to know you to know you're an asshole. I don't get into your family business. Your family business has nothing to do with me, except when you make it public. I don't remember calling him an asshole. Have children, and you say my children are the product of evil. That might make you an asshole. When somebody says, yo, but the Bible says you should love your children, you say my older children were the product of sin. That might make you an asshole. That's just a fact. When you have a child named Brian McKnight Jr., and then you fall out with them, have a new baby, name him Brian McKnight with a different middle name, and then legally change your name to the new kid's name, you tried to start back at one with your kids? Nigga, that might make you an asshole. So please, don't act like you better than us. You're not. You're worse than us. If you want to come up here and debate, I'm sure they will let you debate. But you didn't contact nobody. You're lying, just like your children say you lie. And for the record, I have spoken to your children off the record, and they've told me a laundry list of shit about you that's way worse than anything that's ever happened in the public. I'm not going to say that on air. We could keep that between me and you. But when you...
Well, so...
And he stayed consistent. If that's what, the autograph thing, I don't give a fuck about. He says that family was a product of evil. If that's what he believes, how can I argue with him? That's what he believes. Y'all just get uncomfortable when somebody believes something you don't believe. Even when they're doing it in their own life, they're not even doing it in your life. They're not even doing anything to affect you, and we get emotional about it. That's what he believes. He believes that family was a product of sin. I don't know.
That's why you're not on the list, Mike.
That's why he's not on the list. He's not on my list. Brian McKnight didn't make the list.
Good one, Nikki.
If I ever cross your mind, anytime.
Mr. Boy said what?
It goes both ways too. I've encountered children that don't love their parents because of what they've done or experienced. I've witnessed parents try to force a child to stay. Say it too. Sometimes it's no coming back from things. When a person decides there's no coming back, you can quote every Bible scripture that you want to quote. You can quote every karma thing. If that person says there's no coming back, I will never forgive you. They don't forgive you. When there were people in AA that you had to make amends with, and some people you go to make amends with, and you go to let them know that you were absolutely sorry for what you did, and they say, you know what you got to say? I understand. They don't fuck with me anymore. I get it. I don't say, yeah, but you understand, I was going through an addiction and I was trapped in this disease. And no, they don't give a fuck. You hurt them. On my deathbed, they're not going to say, Mike, I love you.
Change it up.
They're not going to switch it up. And I respect them. I know it. You know, I apologize. I know that doesn't mean anything to you. We continue on. Stop trying to make people do shit that makes you feel better about something that has nothing to do with you. So you want to call him an asshole? Cool. I ain't going to argue with that. But I am going to say he was consistent to the very end. And he could have easily bailed. He could have easily bailed on his convictions and at least easily said, I love you. And everybody would have been like, they could have formed this whole story that at the end, Brian McKnight finally had a breakthrough and they come to terms and they had this happy ending. Life ain't about happy endings. Life is about you living and the end. That's all it's about. It ain't about happy ending. It's about living and the end. Because I don't know too many people who had a round of applause when somebody took their last breath. Anyway, Doc, if you're ready, we can get to it. We can make it happen.
You got the intro.
Dr. Aaron Smith. It's Fearless Fridays. If you want to send a Cash App, I'm going to try. If I'm not here at the end, it's because I have to go to work. It's not because I'm being disrespectful in any way, because I don't want y'all to say something slick. You know how much I appreciate having Dr. Smith here. You know how I appreciate, even when I disagree with what he may say, how I appreciate the fact that he says what he says, and he does it with conviction, and he does it with factual facts, and sometimes his opinion. But I need him on the show. I love the fact that he's part of the show. So if I happen to leave before he's done, which I don't plan on, I'm letting you know now. Now, whether I leave or not, the Cash App is always the fuck open. $MSean0902. I would like to thank everybody who's chipped in the money. I know it's the holiday season. I appreciate it. But now it is time for Dr. Aaron Smith, a.k.a. Fearless.
Protected by the red, the black, and the green. Put your hands in the air! Make some noise!
Time to get your knowledge up and get ready to write down some facts with Dr. Aaron Smith.
Heed the words of the brother, Sissy.
All right, you got the shared screen there. I got a couple slides. The first video is going to be the one that says started 15 seconds. The second one I sent.
All right.
You can hear me and you see the shared screen?
Yep. Yeah.
All right. So
I don't see your share screen. Give me.
It's waiting in the thing. It's waiting in the other green room.
Get your shit together, music. You already know, y'all. There it is. There it is. All right.
So just to give a little history, the debate that we were having about, sports' importance for a few weeks, and even talking about the fakeness of football, allegedly, right? So, but bread and circus. This is an age-old term called bread and circus. Bread and circus refers to a diet of entertainment or political policies in which the masses are fed to keep them happy and docile. Somebody might remember the whole thing about the Queen when they were talking about the people were starving. Mary Antoinette, they said, let them eat cake, right? If they don't have any vegetables and any meat, and the people are dying, they came to her and said, what are we going to do? And people argue that, there's a decline in society when they start, building stadiums, So the idea that people could be pacified by food and entertainment when they should be rallying to their prescribed civic duties isn't a new idea. In fact, the concept was first described in ancient times by a satirical Roman poet named Juvenal, who penned the Latin term panem et circenses, which literally means bread and circus. This is how old this is. You're going to pacify the people. Back in enslavement time, they had something called harvest festivals for the people on the plantation. And Frederick Douglass and others were critical of sporting events, not because of their play and engagement, but because of how they were being used. Frederick Douglass and others were alleging they're just doing this to pacify the enslaved people so they could blow off steam, so they won't have the energy and they won't have the focus to revolt or rebel or run away from the plantation. So in Juvenal's term, it said the moral decay of a people was not caused by the doles and the games. These merely provided a measure of their degradation. Things that were originally good had become perverted. And he talked about, how society was falling apart, but he didn't blame sports. He's saying that's not the problem, but they provided, an access line to not pay attention, like the Titanic when they're playing the violins and it's tipping over, right? So I'm going to keep it going. Give them bread and circus and they will never revolt. Marcus Tullius Cicero. The evil was not in bread and circus per se, like I said earlier, but in the willingness of people to sell their rights as free men for full bellies and the excitement of the games, which would serve to distract them from the other human hungers, which bread and circus could never appease. So you don't get engaged in voting and civic duty. You never talk about revolution and revolt. You don't know what's going on in the Congo. You don't even know Poland is racist because we're focused on who's going to win this game and what's good with my parlay. The video this second, it says start at 15 seconds. That'd be perfect time to bring that one in. Yep, turn it up.
Sports. Till the day they die, they're watching sports. They're watching international corporations that own massive sports teams where guys are paid millions of bucks each per year for throwing or kicking a ball around. Something that children do. Something you grow out of as you grow up. And they knew they'd do this because H.G. Wells talked about it a long time ago. You see, when you take away your manhood, you only project it through someone else. Someone else who pretends at a weekend to be your tribe and he's fighting someone else. Because in your own life, you have no power at all. And you're putting on that fat gut with all the fast food you eat and the booze you drink. But there you are. Suddenly you see yourself as a warrior for the weekend. What a joke. What a joke. Everyone's been manipulated by science and scientific indoctrination, including their whole psychology. That's a big part of it, the biggest part of it. Which also was going to be joined with the U.S. Under the Anglo-American establishment. Wrote about the kind of culture and the changes of culture over a 100-year period that they would actually design, implement, and bring in. And H.G. Wells talked about it too. He talked about arenas. He says arenas could be put up across the world for sports, for instance. Now, at that time, sports was something that children, school children were into. Adults became adults and got onto adult things. So it was unimaginable at the time that people could actually believe that there was even a need for adult sports and entertainment, never mind having arenas built across the world. But he said we can do this and foist basically a sports culture for the males. Using a tribal system, we're all tribal to an extent. That's why we even bother to vote for a tribal leader. This is well understood. That's why we're supplied with these leaders. And because the average man was to become more disengaged from his own destiny as the expert class arose, it was decided that the males would get their outlet basically, gradually becoming helpless as males through sports. Therefore they'd have a tribal team they could identify with, they could cheer them on as they were winning. In their own personal lives, they were getting nowhere. They were getting disenfranchised in a sense as experts took over decision-making for them in all kinds of fields. So this was psychology at use, planned before they even implemented the sports. When radio came along, of course.
Stop it right there. So I'm a big sports fan. And I do like critical opinions because I get to see myself. I get to view myself from the outside. Because oftentimes, if you're in a stadium, everybody's wearing what you're wearing or cheering how you cheer. And if they don't like your team, they like another team. So you're still within that matrix, within that dynamic, that dialectic, right? But back in the day, the writing said the revelers drank and screamed and escaped. They were talking about the Colosseums back in the day, like Gladiator. But you see the same thing today. Forgive me for the cowgirls. They would give away oil, grain. Now it's beer, right? But undermine the small farmers. Think about today, farmers getting, their farms losing and everything else. And the foundation of wealth creation. They're debasing the currency. They're printing more money, the gold standard. They're doing all this stuff. They're trying to get Venezuela's oil. But at the same time, we're locked in, like we got a VR headset on and we care about the game. We want to know who's going to win. We're doing fantasy football. Now, betting is the new drug. I don't know if you realize that Aiden Ross and Drake and all them with stake. And, now all the kids who shouldn't be of age to bet are betting. Same way with opioids. In 5 years, there are going to be all these class action lawsuits like they're suing Drake now for fake betting on stake. And they're going to say, wow, what happened to this generation? Well, how they all become gamblers? Because they're given all these free bets and all this other stuff. And they don't have all these checks to log on. Bread and circus. Back in the day, we had civics class. We had mechanics class in high school and in grade school. We learned how to fix cars, balance checkbooks, home economics. We could cook food. My kids don't have home economics, don't have civics, and there's no cars to repair in their schools. They're scrolling on TikTok, but they're able to bet and gamble even while the teacher is talking. So I need people to understand that this, to some people, is the highest elevation of what they said was the destruction of society when they're spending all the money on stadiums. Shout out to Philadelphia. They got no money for anything else. They can't even give SNAP benefits to feed people, but they having a debate about where to put that new stadium. And Temple just had the same situation just for our college because they still want to build a new stadium even though they can't win half the games. So they call it bread and circus to keep you full and distracted and asleep and not to be a full real man, but to project your manhood through somebody else. So instead of you taking power, like I said in the beginning of the show, if somebody play with me and my kids, they go to the cemetery and I'm following Malcolm, you following Saquon, talking about something, oh, he jumped over him. Look at that flip. Push, tush, push, right? So they saying that is a negative thing. No offense, go Birds. We're going to win this season. But, it's interesting to have critical opinions to understand both sides of a situation so you don't think people just hating because they don't like your team.
So you don't need the other clip. That was good. All right.
Oh yeah, we got that. Yeah, we handled it.
Yes, sir. And you know what that is. Next.
Would be facts on facts on facts on top of facts.
So yeah, it's the escape that it's amazing. It's amazing, yo.
To me, the deepest part was when he really went back in history and was like, yo, adults didn't play. He's like, this is a new thing. This is a brand new phenomenon for adults to grow up and say, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to keep playing. Like, that was not a thing to be like, I'm 10, I'm 15. And when I get to be 30, I want to be playing every weekend and practicing to play every day. And if you don't learn history, you think, oh, this is the way life is. This is how humans are. No, this is new. Adults were going to do adult things. When I was a child, I thought like a child, spake like a child. When I became a man, I put away my childish things. But nowadays, I'm not saying you can't have a playful attitude and be cheerful and even have fun or even play sports, but to be consumed by it more than your families. Shout out Brian McKnight, right? More than your bills, more than who your council person is, who your civic, who's in charge of your ward leaders and all that. You don't even know who's making decisions, but you know about your team. Who had this many sacks, who had this many catches, who's dating who got a white wife. Oh no, most of them got white wives. Shout out Trendsetter and Coco. Okay, no. Yeah, that's something to think about. There you go.
Got a visitor. Had a visitor. Early morning visitor.
Look at little mama. Look at the little mama. Hello.
Hiatus.
Hiatus. Orion there. All right, Orion. All right. Are you still in the wing? All right, still in the wing. Y'all stupid.
Simon says.
There we go. There we go.
Her hair ain't even done. See, and she on camera. See?
There you go,
Bobby. Don't be putting that on her. Don't be having her superficial.
There you go. I'm about to say the same thing. Her hair is done. Her hair is done perfect. Just the way she is. Right? I had to fight for that.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at
that. Y'all stupid. All right. I'll get you in a second.
And that's the way we end the show, y'all, with one of our newest editions of the Takeover Legends. And we have another new edition because somebody's pregnant. I forgot, was it who was pregnant on the
Cousin
chat?
Ash is allegedly pregnant. Prego.
That's the one you talking about at the beginning of the show?
The one that was
that's not the one you called her.
I didn't call her a hooker. I didn't call her.
We just had the baby, so I was trying to,
Oh my God, that was her.
Is she pregnant?
Yeah, allegedly she's pregnant. Allegedly.
I ain't even gonna ask the question.
I haven't seen any photos.
Of the father?
I don't know if the baby dad's around.
All right,
I don't know. We can't go left, Doc. What are you doing? That's
I'm not going nowhere. Congratulations.
We were ending the show perfectly. Thank you for
hard to believe her pop is crazy calling people hookers. I did not call you a hooker.
Thank you. They just told on me. Doc, don't go left. Doc, don't go left. I ain't calling nobody no hooker.
Grand opening.
Hot potato that joint. Doc.
Allegedly, it's right. Send us a picture then, Ash, if you prego. What's your Instagram? Do we even know? Oh yeah, she came on the show a couple times. We don't even know.
I'll be trying to get people's Instagrams. They be so they know all our business, but we can't go to their IG.
We can't know theirs. We can't. Her page is probably blocked. Her page is probably. Lady Q. You know what Cousin Ash Bash IG? Let me find out.
K-Days. We can't get K-Days.
K-Day don't know her IG. Don't know KT's.
IG. Don't know nobody's IG. All up in our business.
All I got Miss Parker and Miss Clark's Facebook page. There's only two I know.
That's all I know.
Miss Parker and Miss Clark. I know they Facebook.
Nikki White Chocolate. I got Nikki White Chocolate's Instagram.
Oh yeah, she be
and her TikTok. I got her.
Yeah. I don't know.
Deani. I got Deani. I know Deani's Facebook. I've seen her Facebook.
Oh, Lady Q says she got a. I'm curious. I want. Do she got any pictures of her being pregnant?
Going on Maury Povich is the IG handle.
Oh shit!
And in the case.
She follow wokeupinspired.com. Okay. I gotta go see her page, Mike. I'm gonna see you. So if she really prego, I'll put it up on Monday.
Was she really?
I don't think she would lie about that. Like,
you one of them guys? You one of them guys. Somebody say I'm pregnant.
If she got her and her dude on there, if she's showing her dude, you know it's legit. If it's just only her pictures and her the baby,
it'll be legit.
It's still legit. The relationship might not be legit, but
Jay one of them. I'm pregnant. You sure?
You sure?
You think is it mine? You think it's mine?
Why your baby dad ain't all these photos? Why you hiding them? What you ashamed? He ain't claiming you too? Like
need ultrasound.
Why your dude ain't on your IG with you? I don't
you
know.
Only 3 months late. You only 3 months late. You ain't no pregnant. You 3 months late. What are you talking about?
You ain't pregnant. Any day now.
Katie, what's your IG? Why you hiding from us? Wild disrespect. I follow both of you guys. Oh, you do, Shelly. You do.
Yes, Shelly. Yes,
you absolutely do. Yes, you absolutely do, my love. You do.
She ain't ducking and hiding.
My bad.
But Shelly's single, so maybe that's why. Maybe because Ash allegedly in a relationship, she can't. I don't know. Her dude, man, I don't know.
He took a baby and a relationship. He took it all. You just
no baby bump pic. It ain't no proof on it, Doc. See, I'm trying to tell you.
My ass. Let me tell you something. If you do a baby bump pic, don't do the naked. Don't do the naked bit. I'm not
with the navel, whole stomach. You don't like that? When
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
I hate them.
The crop top with the stomach out. That's nature, right, Mike? That's life.
I'm good.
The black line going down the middle.
I'm good.
You don't want to see that?
All right, you doing too much.
I'm doing too much.
I'm so good.
Lady Q said I'm doing too much. What I do?
That black line down the belly make me want to date a white girl.
I was looking at the comments. I thought Cypher said that. I was like, who said that? Mike was saying for himself.
That was Mike. I said it.
Lady Q told me to chill. My bad, Ash.
All right, that black line took it too far. The black line down the deli. You got too real. That's nature.
Too real. They can't handle the realness.
Police got the blue line. Black women got the black line. Don't cross the black line. Don't play. They don't play.
What we doing over here?
A lot of pain and suffering for that line now. A lot of sacrifice.
She said, I'm old school. That's why she shouldn't be putting her and her dude on.
No, you shouldn't. You don't have to, girl. You shouldn't. I agree with you. You now find the father.
Oh, she want people to think she's single and to keep trying to holler. Oh.
No, even the baby said
too much. Too much. Everybody tell you take it too far. The baby.
No, that's what. It's Friday. We just gotta end. I want y'all to have a good weekend. That's all. We just have fun on this show. We're family. We're a community.
Every single person who donated to the Cash App, I truly appreciate you. Thank you. This pregnancy is real. As you are cheap.
I'm
that
frugal.
Baby real. That baby
I'm
real.
Frugal.
That baby real. Diane, Shelley, Queen Born, Afro Queen, Miss Parker, KT, Ashabu, Cousin Ash and her real pregnancy, LaChawn, Nikki White Chocolate, and Kamari. To everybody who sent something, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's going to be a big 2026, but it's going to be a big weekend for everybody. Please be safe. All our pregnant people, be safe. Want everybody to be safe.
Everybody
but you know, be safe for two. You're being safe. Maybe
let's
more.
plan the baby shower. That's how we do. We're gonna plan the baby shower. We're gonna show some love. We all gonna get together.
Another outing. We went to the
I'm not
movies.
playing.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.